It's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, Larry Elder. And musical guest, Jay-Z. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Show. That's right. Welcome to the Desmond Pfeiffer Show. That's right. Tonight, Desmond tackles racism. So, let's see. What's going on in the news? What the hell is going on in the news? Anything original going on in the news? No, it's the same old shit. Monica Lewinsky moved out of her Washington, D.C. apartment and said she wants to move to New York. Wants to move to the Apple. Now, when they asked her what neighborhood she wanted to live in, she said, the meatpacking district. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what... You know, they got big lofts over there. Lots of space. Now, in New York City, nearly 2,000 protesters showed up at the Manhattan Theater this week to protest the opening of a play featuring a gay Jesus. You see this? Yeah. Now, protesters said they were most offended by the scene in which Jesus turns water into KY jelly. What else is going on? Sports news, the NBA lockout is getting serious, man. They're canceling games, man. Yeah, the first 2 weeks of the season have already been canceled. And both sides are starting to fight real dirty, man. The owners are threatening to cancel the rest of the season, and players shot back. They said if the owners don't let up, they're going to let Shaq make another movie. That's right. You mess around, he'll do the soundtrack. Then he really get you. I like Shaq. I respect him. Now, what else is going on? Sammy Sosa's in New York. Sammy Sosa, yeah. Yeah, Sammy always getting dogs and shit. You know, McGuire on a box of Wheaties. They put Sammy Sosa on a box of Epsom salt. Sad, but Sammy Sosa was in New York today. And he got a grand tour of Washington Heights in his honor, man. That's right. That's right. Grand tour of Washington Heights, you know. And in honor, you know, the neighborhood leaders took him to 66 crack houses, man. Yeah, man, you know, they couldn't show him all the crack houses. They just had to keep it to a 2-block radius. Anyway, what else is going on? The Nevada Athletic Commission has released psychiatric evaluation of Mike Tyson. They did it. Why they do that to the man? Leave his private shit alone. Come on, man. The doctor said that Mike is safe to return to the ring. Ooh, can't wait. Can't wait. Congratulations, Mike. That's right. I said that Mike is safe to return to the ring. Now, when he's outside the ring, the doctor said he should be kept in a big steel cage. All right, what else is going on? The Yankees are in the World Series, man. That's right, Yankees in the World Series, man. That's right. Against the San Diego Padres. Now, today, Mayor Giuliani and, we have a lot of out-of-work strippers here, huh? Mayor... They're my tits and I'll do what I want. Okay. Mayor Giuliani and Mayor Golden of San Diego made a wager. Now, Mayor Golden said that if the Yankees win, she'll send Mayor Giuliani a crate of tamales and a souvenir sweatshirt from SeaWorld. Mayor Giuliani, he ain't nice. That's right. He said now if the Padres win, he'll send Mayor Golden Al Sharpton and Khalid Muhammad. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight, but first give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. You've been practicing, right? I can tell. Now, last week, everybody see this? Last week, Magic Johnson signed a record deal with MCA Records to start his own label called Magic 32. Magic 32. Now, Magic plans to cover all types of music. Now, here at the Chris Rock Show, we are so lucky, man, because we have Grandmaster Flash. And Flash, you know, he gets all the records first. So Flash got us exclusive records from Magic Johnson's brand new record label before the bootleggers ever got it. So Flash is gonna play us some of the first cuts from the Magic Johnson record label. Now, let's listen. It's Magic Johnson records, so let's don't judge. I wonder what the records are about. Okay, the first cut is by an R&B singer named Clyde. Now, to play it first, Flash. Clyde on the Magic Johnson.
Girl, look up here. You see I'm tall. Let me put my tallness on you, baby. 6'9" and I'm falling on you, baby.
Oh, that guy's good. Feel my tallness. Feel my tallness. That could catch on. R. Kelly better look out. Now, the next one, you got another record for us, right, Flash? The next one is a reggae record from Magic Johnson's reggae artist called Rim Shaker. Now, let's listen to Rim Shaker on the Magic Johnson label. Reggae, Magic Johnson.
Easy, man. Tall, I'm ticky, tall. Quick, was a biggie, ball. Big up now.
So, that guy's tall, too. Interesting. Ticky, tall. Now, the last one is a rapper. Now, you know, Flash familiar with the rap now.
You know that.
Last one is the first rapper signed to the Magic Johnson record label, and his name is Double O.T. Okay, let's listen to this. Let's see what this is about.
Oh, tall, nigga shoot basketball. Oh, no, motherfucker 7'4". Niggas really tall, nigga shooting ball. Head to the floor, 7'4".
Wow, that guy's good. It looks like Magic has another hit. Yeah. Congratulations, Magic. Now, please welcome our first guest is the controversial LA-based talk show host Larry Elder. Please give it up for Larry Elder. Come on. Larry Elder, man.
Larry Elder.
How's it going, man?
Good.
All right, man. You know what's well? I saw you on 60 Minutes, and I saw you on Politically Incorrect, and you were like the first black guy I saw talk that said Clinton should get impeached.
Right.
Well, how do you feel that?
Well, see, what people say is, well, Clinton he lied to protect his wife and his daughter,
Yes.
and anybody would have done that. That ain't
You
why
would
he
do
lied.
that?
He lied to protect his butt from a civil liability suit. In a sexual harassment case, he is the defendant, and they were trying to establish a pattern, and he lied so he wouldn't get busted
He
for
lied
that.
about sex, though. He didn't
No.
lie about where's the bombs at.
What people are really saying is, if you sue somebody for sexual harassment, forget about it because we're giving you permission to lie your way out of it. And there are consequences, Chris, if you are on the stand and you're a cop and you're being cross-examined about whether or not you had probable cause. After all, a lot of guys would lie about it. The president
About
is the
what?
#1 law enforcement officer in the country, and if he gets away with perjury, we're going to get more perjury.
It was about a blowjob. It wasn't about. Everybody lies about sex. You lie while you're having sex. Everybody. Half the sex half the sex is lying. Put it this way. It could do that to anybody. When I watch the thing, Clinton's not on trial. Everybody's on trial. Everybody with a secret in this fucking country is on trial.
No, not true.
Because if they could do that to anybody suffering a mental illness, no one's going to admit to having a mental illness. There's people in this place right now freebasing Prozac as we speak. And no one's going to admit to it. No one's going to, if you go to a dentist's office and they say, do you ever have a venereal disease? You go, you know what? If I got VD 20 years ago, what the fuck that got to do with this tooth right now? No.
Chris, the law does not say you can lie except if it's about sex.
Yes.
You can lie except to protect your wife and your daughter.
Yes,
people go to jail. People go to jail for lying. People are in jail now for lying.
You're not allowed, a husband and wife are not allowed to testify against one another. Why? Because people know that married people will say anything to protect their marriage.
So what Clinton should do then is divorce Hillary.
It's already a law to not.
Clinton should divorce Hillary and marry Monica. That way she won't testify against it.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
what he should do.
No, but
there's no. You can't.
You don't got no secrets, Larry. You got no secrets.
If I do, I'm not going to lie about it under oath. I'm not going to try to get other people to lie about it. I'm not going to commit obstruction of justice.
I don't got nothing on you, but it wouldn't cost me more than 2 G's to get everything on you. And you know right now, if I pick you up for fucking running a red light, and then ask you if you fucked around on your wife, you get, what the hell is this shit? And that's what happened to Clinton. He got arrested for one thing, he got caught for one thing, and then they got him on something else. And that
Same
was a
thing that happened to Nixon. Nixon made a crime.
Watergate
was not about breaking in. Watergate was about what happened afterwards, Chris.
But Nixon was
he lied about it. People lied under oath about it.
Nixon was associated
with. We have laws against that.
The
whole country goes to hell if we don't enforce the laws. We have a constitution.
Okay.
You can't have an exception just because you're the president.
You know what?
Sorry.
No, you are the law. The president is always the exception. And you know what? Richard Nixon was associated with a crime. Breaking and entering is a crime everywhere in the world. Everywhere. There's nowhere in the world breaking and entering is a crime. But you know what? Fucking around to your wife is not a crime. It's bad, but it ain't a crime.
Richard?
It ain't a crime.
Richard Nixon had nothing to do with breaking into the Watergate. He didn't authorize it. He knew nothing about it. He covered it up.
He lied
about it. He obstructed justice. There are laws against that.
Wait, first of all, the government pays for the obstruction of justice every fucking day.
What do you mean by that?
If a cop, first of all, if we see Reagan get shot on TV by Hinckley on camera, we have it. What do? We throw him to jail? No, we have a fucking trial. Why? Because we are paying for the obstruction of justice. The only time if a cop pulls you over for a ticket, and you go, I don't know how fast I was going, you're obstructing justice. If you don't say, take my black ass to jail, you are obstructing justice.
We have a trial because we have laws, because we have a rule of law here.
Perjury is not perjury. You got 3 different murders, why is it 1 perjury? There's a difference between manslaughter and murder. You know, if I kill somebody for fucking my wife, I walk in the door and see somebody fucking my wife and shoot them in the head. It's not the same as stalking some lady and killing her that I don't know. It's different.
Perjury.
So murder is not murder, but perjury is perjury.
Perjury is punishable by 5 years in prison. There are no exceptions for lying about consensual
Larry,
sex.
I could sit here and get you on a lie any
Furthermore,
day.
it's not just perjury. It's not just perjury. It's getting other people to lie. It's witness tampering. It's obstruction of justice.
What do you mean
These
getting
are
other people
felonies.
about sex?
People go to jail, including people under
sex.
Clinton's administration, about sex.
If Clinton gets to go, if they get rid of him over this thing,
Chris,
no one should ever vote again.
People have gone to jail.
No one.
People have gone to jail under the Clinton administration for lying about consensual sex. That's
about
right.
Consensual sex?
That's right.
The girl wanted to fuck him.
His own.
The girl wanted to fuck him.
Remember,
I'm
Chris.
Go to jail. Let me get this straight. This girl over here wants to give me a blowjob. You telling me I could go to there's a way you can make me go to jail over there?
If you, Chris, if you are a defendant in a sexual harassment suit, the way you make your case is
No,
to
no,
establish.
no.
Wait, let me finish. To establish a pattern. And the pattern Paula Jones is trying to establish is if you do one thing for Clinton, you get one thing. If you don't come across, you get another thing. That's why Monica Lewinsky was important. That's why he lied about it. They were trying to establish a pattern.
Now, let me
he
get
was
this
trying to
straight.
avoid liability in a sexual harassment suit.
Allegedly happened?
That's what's going on.
He pulled out his dick. She said, I don't want to fuck you. He said, okay, and offered her a job. What is wrong with that? Where's the crime? Every woman I have ever fucked, I will give a job to any day. As long as they're qualified. Looking right now. If you fuck me, I will employ you.
He didn't just whip it out. He touched her. He stopped her from leaving. We have laws against that, Chris. She was trying to establish a sexual harassment case. And I'm surprised that the liberals and the feminists who are saying it doesn't matter. Well, then never, ever sue anybody about sexual harassment because you are giving permission to the defendant to lie his way out of it. That's what you're doing.
Oh.
And there are consequences here.
Oh, you need to cut it out, man. First of all, come on, man. What do you mean? What are you saying?
I am saying the president's
family,
job.
my father, I wouldn't even be here if my daddy didn't harass my mother.
That wasn't.
What did you do here? Hey, we gotta go, man.
Ask your mom if that was harassment.
Oh, well, we're doing good now. Thank you, Larry. This week, murder charges were filed against 2 Wyoming men for the death of a college student who they attacked because he was gay. Now the debate has begun. Do we need hate crime laws? Now to discuss this, we have via satellite from Colorado State Prison, psychopath Wyatt Ray Lee, and from the Better Family Congregation of America, Tom Coward. Now, Mr. Coward, why shouldn't hate crime laws protect gays?
Because, Chris, then you're just encouraging people to be gay.
What the hell are you talking about?
Society is dangerous enough already without people thinking they'll have extra protection if they're gay. Next thing you know, nobody's wearing seatbelt, children are running around with scissors. Hey, look at me, I'm gay, I get special protection. The gays won't be happy until everybody is gay.
Wait a minute, the gay community doesn't want everybody to be gay. It's not like they're Jehovah's Witnesses who come into your house 7 in the morning trying to get you to be gay. Hey, Mr. Lee, hate crimes, legislation, yes or no?
Well, we don't need it, Chris. I mean, just because a guy is gay doesn't mean I'd kill him. Now, if he's gay and he got a Rolex on, then yeah, I might kill him. But not just for being gay. For being gay with a Rolex.
Exactly, Chris. Exactly. That is my point. If a gang of gay men bash a straight man, is that a hate crime?
Hey, wait a minute. When was the last time you heard of a gang of gay men bothering anybody? Only time I ever see a gang of gay men is at a parade.
Exactly, Chris. That's my point. The gays want you to think that being gay is one big party. Be gay. It's fun. Woohoo!
And Chris, what are hate crimes, Chris? Ain't no love crimes. Crime is crime. You think when I'm killing people, I'm thinking, oh, gay people over here, straight people over there?
Hey, I don't know what the hell you think. Whatever it is, I wish you'd stop.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Now, if people commit crimes of bias, don't we need bias laws to help? I mean, like we have these laws for cops. I mean, people figure that if you kill a cop, you'll kill anybody, so the penalties are harsh. I mean, look at Ice-T. Ice-T put out a song called Cop Killer. Now if somebody breaks into his house, he got to call Domino.
Exactly, Chris. Exactly. That's my point. The gays want you to think they're just like cops, that they're the law, and if you don't do what they say, then no more pizza for you.
And Chris, I wouldn't kill a guy, I guess, because he's a cop. But I'd kill him if he was a cop with a Rolex.
Exactly. That's my point. Cop with a Rolex, gay with a Rolex. What's the difference? Who knows?
What do you have against gay people? It's not like they have a choice. I mean, it's in the genes. I mean, you're born gay. It's no different than being born short.
Oh, yes, it is. Just like black people choose to be black and short people choose to be short, gay people choose to be gay.
No, they don't. When you were a little kid and all your friends were together playing football, there was always one little boy jumping rope. He was gay. He just didn't have anybody to be gay with at the time.
You know, I can testify to that, Chris. You're right. You're right, man. You don't just turn gay. I mean, here in prison, I rape guys every day. None of them are gay. Hey, I'm not even gay.
Well, I'm glad they caught your ass.
Exactly, Chris.
Woo!
Exactly. That's my point. He's in jail. The gays are free. Be gay, and you'll never go to jail.
What the fuck is your problem? You're supposed to be talking about hate crime legislation, and all you're talking about is the gays.
Exactly. That's my point. But once again, the gays have taken over the conversation. Oh, be gay, be popular. It's all about the gays. Gay, 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 gay.
Mr. Coward, every time somebody says something, you say, that's my point. What is your point?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you just ask the gays? They seem to know everything.
Wyatt, any final thoughts?
Chris, this is silly. We need to forget about all this gay, straight, black, white, or whatever. We need to start killing people for being people. With Rolexes.
Mr. Lee, Mr. Coward, thank you. Thank you. Perform a Hard Knock Life off the #1 album in the country, Volume 2, The Hard Knock Life. Give it up for Jigga Jay-Z.
Take the bass line out. Jigga. Standing on the corners bopping. We're driving some of the hottest cars New York has ever seen. We're dropping some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard. But a dope spot with a smoke block, fleeing the murder scene. You know me well, from nightmares of a lonely cell. My only hell, but since when y'all niggas know me to fail? Fuck no, where all my niggas with the rubber grips? Bust shots, and if you with me, mama, rubber your tits. And whatnot, I'm from the school of the hard knocks. We must not let outsiders violate our blocks. And my plot is stick at the world and split it 50-50. Let's take the dough and stay real jiggy. Let's hit the Chris and get pissy. Flow infinitely like the memory of my nigga Biggie. Y'all say G, B-I, B-I. When I say B-I, y'all say G, B-I, B-I. Baby, you know it's
Oh, that's our show for tonight. Like to thank our guests Larry Elder and Jigga Jay-Z. Yo, Flash, take us out.
Roger Sykes is not just a politician. He's also a husband and a father, and nothing is more important to him than keeping families together.
Hi, I'm Roger Sykes, and I've been married for 12 years. And in that time, I've always been faithful to my wife. For one simple reason. I masturbate to pornography as often as I can. Now, after a half hour of Janet Jack me, I'm too tired to cheat on my wife. But Mayor Giuliani doesn't care about that because he's trying to destroy my family as well as yours by closing down all the porno shops in New York City. That's why you should all vote for me. I'll bring it all back. Forget about age restrictions. Fathers should be allowed to take their sons into strip clubs because the family that peeps together keeps together. I'm Roger Sykes, and you got my word on it.
Forget about Rudy. Vote for the booty. Roger Sykes, endorsed by Motel Magazine.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, Adam Sandler. And musical guest, Faith Evans. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Is somebody? Well, all right. Our new Def Jam seats are working fine. What is going on? Hey, the Yankees won the World Series. Yes, and none of you guys helped. No. The Yankees won the World Series this weekend, and they had their victory parade right here in Manhattan. And the parade was a lot of fun for everyone. Well, it was fun for everyone right until Khalid Muhammad took the podium and urged the crowd to grab the Yankee bats and ram him up George Steinbrenner's ass. What's going on, man? What else is going on? Also, this week in sports, Lawrence Taylor, LT was arrested in a drug stick. That's right. Yeah, they got him out there. Now, LT claims he was tricked into buying $50 worth of crack cocaine when an undercover cop came up to him and said, "Hey, Lawrence, you want to buy $50 worth of crack?" They tricked him. What else in show business? Tony Braxton is being stalked by an obsessed fan. Yeah, that's right. An obsessed fan who says he wants to be alone with Tony at all costs. Yeah, I guess that weave is working a little too well, huh? You know, Tony's on Broadway because she's broke, right? She's like bankruptcy and all that shit, you know? I don't think she's being stalked by an obsessed fan. I think she's being stalked by the Visa man. Yeah, gotta get that credit straight. Them Discover people don't fuck around now. What else is going on? Next Tuesday is Election Day. Next Tuesday. And you know, it's really sad. 1.4 million young black men won't be allowed to vote because they're convicted felons. And that's really sad and fucked up. Because otherwise, you know the brothers would be there at 9 o'clock sharp. What else is going on? Some news. Oprah Winfrey, you know, Oprah, queen of all media. It's Entertainment Weekly, according to Entertainment Weekly, is the most powerful person in show business. The most powerful person in show business. Yeah. Also, in Entertainment Weekly this week, they revealed that Vanilla Ice is the most powerful person in shoe business. I said, what else is going on? Finally, the Viagra is planning to run its first commercials on TV. That's right, the Viagra commercials. And one ad is going to feature an old couple dancing gracefully with a caption that reads, "Just because you put your teeth in a glass doesn't mean you can't wax that ass." Last week, you might see this last week, several performers, including Boyz II Men and Poet Laureate Maya Angelou, took the stage in Washington, D.C. at a tribute to the legacy of Mayor Marion Barry. This really happened last week. Now, Maya Angelou read several poems at this event. We have some exclusive clips. Now, this first poem was dedicated to Mayor Marion Barry himself. Let's listen.
Good morning, crack man, Mr. Mayor Crack Rock. Fight the pipe, don't light the pipe. You like the pipe, Mr. Mayor Crack Rock. You know I told you that he won't stop. You know I told you that he won't stop.
Now that's the first poem Maya did. Then she did a poem for someone that we all know and love. Let's take a listen to this one.
Good morning, ODB, Big Baby Jesus, Old Dirty Bastard, Osiris, Cyrus, Bobirus, Fanana, Fana, Fofirus, Fifi, Momirus, Osiris, Shim Shimmy Ya, Shimmy Yo, Shimmy Ye. Everybody say, Wu-Tang.
Hey, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. Like I said, it's election time, so don't forget to vote. And I want you all to take a look at this.
If you send Pootie Tang to Congress, he will work hard to Wapata to the Bammies. Pootie Tang knows that the Cammy Town's a biddy on the panty stye.
I'm stepping on to the biddies. I'm camping down to the cemetery. But don't say I'm stay motelling. Saeed Shah.
Pootie Tang has been a Cam Chang Lipa Sank tone since 1985. That's why he's been endorsed by the Pody Codes, the Slighty Tighty Cheapa Chappa Tappa Da Si Tine Lappa Cam Doomy, and the League of Women Voters.
Say, my damies, you know the tippet ties are all in the dog. And I'm a cold to the Danny on the tie, I elite. Sadate.
Vote Pootie Tang for U.S. Congress. Sadate.
Now, some of the most exciting shows on TV right now are reality-based. Now, here's a segment from one of my favorite shows.
When there's absolutely nothing wrong, when there's no need to worry, when everything is going to be just fine, the only one who will risk their life for you is a damn fool. Hello, I'm Dex Connell. Have you ever wondered how you'd react in the face of danger? Say you're in a restaurant and a crazed gunman starts shooting. Would you take cover, try to wrestle away his gun, tell him where other people were hiding so you could get away? Well, what you're about to see is nothing like that. But that doesn't matter to a damn fool. In March of 1998, on the outskirts of Chicago, a building burns out of control. Jamila Bozeman heard the call on her police scanner.
This was a low priority call. The building was empty. It was fenced off from the public. Nobody lived there yet, so we were just gonna let it burn out.
But that didn't stop Jamila. She used bolt cutters to get through the chained and locked gate, ignoring a sign that said vacant, no one lives here yet. Jamila charged into the inferno and caught fire immediately.
Just because that building was still under construction in a remote area, fenced off from the public with a big-ass do not enter sign to stop people from coming in, didn't mean nobody was in there. I mean, I was in there.
Damn fool. Jamila is currently in jail awaiting trial on suspicion of arson. City traffic can be deadly, but that has nothing to do with this story.
All I remember is I was mad because this guy just grabbed my ass and ran. So I go to get a token for the bus and I drop it in the sewer. Then this fool dives into the street.
That fool was Walter Davenport. He tried frantically to save the token, but when people yelled, "Get out of the street," Walter stepped back onto the curb. Then an even bigger fool sprang into action. Ralph Hodges shoved his arm into the sewer and was attacked by a big-ass rat.
Here it is, I find a token, and this motherfucker gonna try and take it away from me. Hell yeah, I bit his ass.
Ralph got the token, and a motorcycle ran that fool over.
People can call me a fool, but honestly, if I had another body, I can't say I wouldn't do it again. I can't.
Damn fool. This next piece is from our Damn Fool archives. Warning, if you have any fools in your family, you might want them to leave the room. On New York's Upper West Side, next to a nursing home inside a box, paramedics find Joe Potter, an 85-year-old alcoholic, diabetic, crack addict, schizophrenic. They rush him to a hospital.
We thought he was dead, so we were just gonna dump him. Then he starts moving, so we tried to save him. Then we found out this motherfucker didn't have any insurance, so we were gonna dump him. But this guy saw us.
Hey, what happened to that guy?
He's gonna die. He's got a heart attack or something.
That guy was Gary Pettigrew. When told of Joe's condition, he demanded that his heart be transplanted into Joe immediately and replaced with a Cornish hen.
So I'm asking this guy, what are you, stupid? This is an 85-year-old alcoholic crack addict. Don't you want to donate your heart to some kid or something? This man is going to die. He does not need your heart. And he's like all in my face, like, look, man, give him my heart. So I said, fine, you fucking idiot.
After a successful heart transplant, Joe Potter walked out of the hospital and into the grill of a school bus.
I think I did the right thing. I'd rather spend the rest of my life with no heart than to be walking around enjoying myself at the expense of some drug and alcohol addicted old man who would have died anyway.
Now that's a goddamn fool. We'll see you next time. Damn fool.
So my first guest, one of the funniest men in the world, former cast member of Saturday Night Live, 3 platinum comedy albums. He has a new film called The Waterboy. Please welcome Adam Sandler. Yes, these are Happy Gilmore people. It could be Billy Madison people, wedding singer people, and hopefully Waterboy people. Now the new movie is The Waterboy, right? And your character gets the shit kicked out of him a lot. Gets picked on a lot. Did you get picked on a lot growing up?
Yeah, Rock, I got my share of abuse. I grew up, I'm a Jewish fella, and I grew up in a town full of non-Jews, so on occasion something would happen. I played the church league basketball, and I was the only Jew out there, and the referee would blow the whistle on me a lot. I'd say I didn't do anything. He'd say, "You killed Jesus." I would say I didn't. That wasn't me. He'd say, "One shot, non-intentional."
Oh my God! I don't have anything nearly that bad.
Yeah, it was humiliating. No, I dealt with that bullshit when I was growing up. Some kids used to throw pennies at me, that kind of thing. Throwing pennies, and
they used to throw watermelon seeds at me.
Yeah, you know, it's humiliating. The kids would toss the pennies at me, some kind of weird comment they were making. But I saved those pennies, and I bought myself my own company with it. Rock, all I'm saying, the anti-Semitism, the racism in the world, it's a waste of, it's people hating for, they don't even know anything. They don't know you. They just hate what you believe in. They hate the color of your skin. Hate, I'm not saying there's anything against, I got nothing against hate. You gotta hate for a reason, you know? Like, I hate the girl in 9th grade who gave me fucking herpes. I hate her. At least I have a reason to hate her.
Yeah, that's a reason.
You know, I hate the fact I didn't wear a condom that night.
Oh, man.
I hate the fact that 5 of my friends got herpes from her and didn't fucking tell me. I hate
well,
the fact...
I have a confession to make.
I hate the fact that the left side of my cock looks like a raspberry's growing out of it.
Can you say that on HBO?
No, I don't.
Even
at all times, like twice a year.
Even real sex cut that part out. Pimps up, hoes down. Hey, we can't. No raspberry dicks on this show. Now,
you gotta, Rock, all I'm saying, and you know this, you have to wear the condom. You gotta wear the condom, not just for safety's sake, it makes your cock thicker. And,
you do!
No, the fact is, I'm just so fucking happy I can curse on a television show.
I'll wear 5 just to make it that much thicker. You ever open up a condom and the girl, it's like the sound of the condom makes the girl realize she don't want to fuck you? What was I thinking? So, are you any better at sex?
I'm not. When I wear the condom, especially just because it helps me last a little longer, because you don't feel anything without the condom. I'm getting like 3 pumps and it's over. But I got 3 pumps. But Rock, I'm still
3 pumps.
I go 3 pumps, but I still have the courage to ask the girl, "Did you come also?" And, I gave you 3 chances. The second one was in pretty deep and to the left. You gotta concentrate. No, I'm not very good. Sex has never been my forte. I've never been very good at it. I'm getting a little better at it, but when I was a young man, I was very immature with the oral sex, giving the oral sex. I was so immature. Every time I had my tongue out, I'd go like that. And girls don't like that. It tickles their legs.
They don't like that at all.
You know that, Rock.
That's what I found. They don't really go for that. Now,
that's a tip. Just fellas, fucking hold your hands back. Here's a tip for the ladies on the oral sex. Rock, can I give them a tip? Why not? This is something to say to the ladies if you're performing if you're down there with a fella and you're doing that thing, whatever, returning the favor or whatever.
You're monoking.
Yes. Right.
You know what? That deserved to grow.
Well, here's a tip for the ladies. If you're down with a fella and you're doing that thing, you don't ever in the middle of it say, you're the first guy I got the whole thing in my mouth. Because normally I get like halfway down, I fucking choke. But with you, I got a fucking ball in my mouth.
You know what's a good tip too?
Yeah.
Ladies, if you're going out, like you got a new boyfriend or something, replace your KY jelly. Don't, just get a brand new one. Don't let us open up and see that shit scribbled up like old toothpaste. Let us think you had to get it just for us.
Good Lord.
Oh man, so now the favorite thing you used to do is the Wilt Chamberlain basketball story.
Yeah.
And you haven't done it in a while. You gonna?
All right, Rock. Thank you. Here we go. This is this is an old impression.
This is an old one.
Oh, this is old school shit. All right, this is the Wilt Chamberlain scored the 100 points in one basketball game. He has the record, and here's my impression of the 4 other guys on the team with Wilt during a timeout. I'm fucking open. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, we gotta get out of here. Thank you.
Respect, Rock.
Respect. It'll look good. It's gonna be fine. We'll edit. It'll be perfect. We'll get around it. We'll get around it.
Before you vote to send Pootie Tang to Congress, consider the following. Pootie Tang would like you to think that he'll wapata to the Bammies. But did you know that he sidled to a Waukesha and messed a town on a Ranacan? That doesn't sound so wapata. Sometimes it seems that there are two Pootie Tangs. This is what Pootie said in August of last year.
If you did me up, my dames, I will tip it high on the Capitan.
And here's what he said 1 month later.
I'm coming, brother Downs. I'm coming.
Well, which is it, Pootie? Will you tippy-tie on the Capitowns, or are you a Cammy Mother Downs? You can't have it both ways. And what does Pootie say when confronted with his own contradictory record?
Sadate.
Sorry, Pootie, that just doesn't cut it with the voters. Pootie Tang for Congress? Sada don't.
Brought to you by Chagatam for Congress.
Here to perform a new song, Love Like This, of a new album, Keep the Faith. Give it up for Faith Evans. Take us out.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, activist Ward Connerly, and comedian Don D.C. Curry. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
show. Yes, I am Father Love, and I welcome you. So, man, it's a crazy week, man. Look what happened this week, man. President Clinton, always in the news, president gonna be in the news now, has withdrawn his offer of $700,000 to Paula Jones to settle the sexual harassment lawsuit against him. Took it back. He had it out there. Oh, you want something? Get the fuck out of here. You know, she still wants almost $2 million. She wanted $2 million to see him just because she had to watch the man drop his pants. $2 million. Ooh, boy, I would owe about $100 million if that was me. But, I mean, come on, she wanted $2 million for that, just because she had to watch him drop his pants. Now, either Paula Jones is real greedy, or President Clinton's got the ugliest looking dick in the world. What else going on? Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Dong, threw a big party for himself this week. Just right. See the big Puffin party last night? Well, it wasn't Puffin's party. It was a party that he sampled from Eddie Murphy in '86. Rick James was there and everything. Here's some big news, some big news. DNA testing has proven that Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, definitely has black descendants. Now, we knew that all along. Everybody knew Jefferson had black descendants, right? George, Weezy, and Lionel. That's right. Now, all the newspapers and magazines are reporting that Jefferson had an affair with one of his slaves. Had an affair. They call it an affair, like she had a choice. like she had a choice. Like he called up on the slave hotline and asked her out on a date. What you doing? Put that cotton down and come over here. they had an affair. You can't have no affair with a slave. You can rape a slave. No, now you only gonna get 2 lashes, cause you special. I ain't gonna drown your babies like the rest of them, cause I love you. You know what? There's some more evidence that Jefferson fathered some children by slaves, and we have it right here at the Chris Rock Show. We have our own evidence. That's right. We have the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. That's right. That's right. Let me read you a little bit of the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. Now, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, except those niggas, the ones that we are gonna screw the shit out of. We, the white man, are endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights for the life, liberty, and the pursuit of fine black-ass slaves with big booties and soup cooler lips. Signed, the father of your country, Thomas Big Daddy Jefferson. Here you go. Make sure that gets back to the Smithsonian. Now, what else happened in our entertainment news? The Temptations miniseries was a big hit. It was a big hit. Huge. That's right. It won its time slot both nights, and now the Temptations album sales are going up. You know what that means? The networks ain't gonna stop now. That's right, they're gonna do a string of groups. You're gonna see many of the Four Tops, the OJs, the Barcades, the Spinners. I just hope they don't go too far. I don't want to see Troop the miniseries. What else is going on? Now, finally, in Florida, a Christian ministry is running a TV ad aimed at turning gay men straight. A TV ad aimed at turning gay men straight. The ad is a 30-second spot of Big Pun's ass. Set me straight. Now, one of the big upsets this weekend, if I cover the election, one of the big upsets in this weekend's elections was a surprise win of former wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura, who shocked everybody by becoming the governor of Minnesota. Yeah. Just a wrestler is the governor of Minnesota. The artist formerly known as Prince, his governor's wrestling. Now, the key event that put him over the top was his performance in a recent debate. And we have a recording of that debate right here. Let's check it out.
I believe life begins at conception, and abortion is just a prettified word for infanticide.
While I am not in favor of abortion, I do support a woman's right to choose what to do with her body.
I believe in my right to choose to kick both your asses all over the dance. What do you know about a woman's body? I know a woman's body. Jesse, the governor, Ventura, will protect the fetus with his bare hands if he has to. Jesse, the GYN Ventura, will go into that vaginal cavity and will extract that child with a headlock.
Congratulations. I see why he won now. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, let's give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. Now, black businesses grossed over $13 billion in 1997, but they could have made a lot more if more people have just bought black. So to find out who's buying black and who's not and why not, we hit one of the most popular shopping stops in all of America, Fifth Avenue, to see who's buying black. Okay, now do you buy black?
Yes.
Do you shop black?
When I can.
Do you buy black?
Actually, that's all I wear every day. Amazing. Every day.
No, not the color.
Oh, do I buy black? Oh. As in, okay.
Well, I think it's important to support your people, yeah.
Do you think it's important to buy black products?
If you can figure it out.
You buy black products. Do you believe it's important to shop it and buy from African Americans?
Of course I do.
Now, why didn't you do that today?
Do they make watches?
Now, you guys ever shop in Harlem?
No.
No. Ever? Not once? No. You think the blind should buy blind stuff?
How would they know what they're getting if they blind?
What did you get today?
I bought some soap.
Soap? You can get soap in Harlem.
I don't know if you can get this soap in
What
Harlem.
kind of soap is this?
It's Mitsuko.
Mitsuko?
Yes.
What kind of soap? What does it do? You don't have to move it or something? It washes your ass for you? Do you support black movies?
If they're interesting, if they're good.
Did you see Rush Hour?
Not yet.
How about Stella?
No.
How about Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
No.
You see the Titanic?
I did see Titanic.
No, you saw the Titanic, but you didn't see Stella.
Yeah, you got me.
What the hell is wrong with you, woman? That white man done messed up your brain. Is it space soap or is it ass soap? It's ass soap. So if your ass soap costs $50, your face soap must be $300. What kind of black store do you think would do good business on Fifth Avenue?
I guess probably, I don't know. I guess maybe some,
Now, do you ever go out of your way to shop in Harlem?
Yes, because there are certain things in Harlem that you can only get in Harlem.
Now, what can you buy in Harlem that you can't buy on Fifth Avenue?
Well, let me see. Got crack. Got a little dust up that way. You got a lot of things you can't buy on the Fifth.
Now, should a black crack addict only buy his crack from a
Hey, it's
black
best to
crack
buy
dealer?
from black. Crack from black is best.
Okay, so this is a black-owned business.
Black owned.
Everything's black about it.
Everything is black about. Well, we have some Elvis and Frank Sinatra here.
Oh, okay. Just in case. What black product would do well with white shoppers?
White shopping? Socks, hat.
Socks and hats.
That's about it. They don't want none of the other shit.
Now, how'd you get white people to shop at a black store?
I raised the prices.
Now, how much would you charge for a pair of socks on Fifth Avenue?
Downtown Fifth Avenue?
Yeah.
Probably about $20 a pair.
$20 for a pair of socks. Now, how much would you charge in Harlem?
You get $1 a sock.
Reruns pair. Yeah, and the beret.
And the suspenders.
And the suspenders. It's all happening here. You got any Raj stuff? How much could you get for reruns pants?
$151.
Now, how much would you charge on Fifth Avenue for reruns pants?
$2,500.
What can I buy here that I can't get on Fifth Avenue?
Well, we have more colors, I believe.
What can you buy here in Harlem that you can't get on Fifth Avenue?
Reruns pants.
This wig right here. There you go. This yellow joint right here.
Lime green hat. Lime green shoes.
And what would be, you know, and you gotta have lime green socks. You got to coordinate.
You can't get this on, Steph.
Now, our first guest tonight is one of the leading forces in the national effort to dismantle affirmative action. Please welcome University of California Regent Ward Connolly. How you doing? All right, Ward Connolly. I watch you on, I saw you at 60 Minutes. I see you all over the place. You want to get rid of affirmative action. Now, why are you so against affirmative action?
Well, I'm against it because I think it's reaching the point where it's treating people differently on the basis of skin color. And I think in this nation that's just fundamentally wrong. And in California and now Washington State this past Tuesday, we've said that we want to try to treat people equally.
But don't people get treated different because of skin color anyway?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't there racism?
I think so, Chris, but I think that our government should not be legalized and sanctioned to do that.
Yeah, but the government started it.
Well, but the government ought to end it.
Started the, you know, the people didn't start racism. The government started the racism.
The government ought to end it.
And the government, you know, sometimes you have to keep things just to protect yourself from people, because people are assholes.
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of assholes.
And most laws are to protect us from people.
Protect us from ourselves.
Yes.
But government, Chris, should not be doing that which it knows it should not be doing. This nation wants to be a nation in which people are treated equally. And you don't practice treating people differently and think that that's the right thing to do.
But you have to treat, some people, put it this way, the government, the government will do you wrong. You know what I mean? No matter what, a black man we're created equal, but there's nothing that says we're going to be treated equal. We're never going to be treated equal unless, you know, you have laws to put people in check.
You made my point.
If murder wasn't against the law, we'd be murdering a lot more people.
Yeah.
It really would.
Yeah. But Chris, our government should treat us all equally.
But they can't.
Well,
you can't treat everybody equal because we're not equal. Just because of numbers in general. Majority is always going to fuck over minority. This is always going to happen.
A low-income white kid or Asian kid is entitled to the same guarantee of equal protection as a low-income or an upper-income black kid.
And they get it. Where's this village of poor white kids and Asian kids? I've never seen. Have you ever? I've lived in New York City. I've been all over this country. When's the last time you saw a homeless Asian man?
Well,
they ain't out there.
You know where they are? You know where they are? Chris, you know where they are? They're in the library studying.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're in the library studying.
Come on. You can't compare blacks to Asians.
What do you mean? You don't think that blacks can meet the same standard as Asians?
Yes, we can, but our plight is so... We just got free 25 years ago, 30 years ago.
Chris, you're as free as any man on the planet. I'm
very free, but you know what? You know how much funnier I have to be to attain the same things that white comedians get?
But you are, aren't you? But you are funnier.
No. But that's not equal. The only way that life will be equal is when I can suck just like the white man. When I can be just as bad as somebody else and get the same things, then we are equal.
Our government should treat us all equally.
Our government should treat us all equally. Our government should treat us all equally, but our government does. There is discrimination. First of all, part of discrimination isn't even racial. It is just human nature to discriminate against. People have favorite colors. People like blue more than red. If you can have a favorite color, why can't you have a favorite person?
You can have a favorite person, but the government...
Why can't you have favorite people?
Chris, the government should not be in the business of making those decisions.
You think gorgeous women and fat women get treated the same? Hell no.
No, but that's not on the basis of race.
Yeah, but a fat girl, I'm just saying, you act like there's no discrimination.
No, I don't know. No, I'm not saying that.
The government should go out of its way to make sure everybody has a fair shake. And the only way they're going to do that, some people are just inevitably going to get cut out of things. You know how it is to be black, and you're older than me. You know what it means to be black? Being black, it's like baseball. And you know, in baseball, they have a saying, tie goes to the runner. And you know why the tie goes to the runner? Because when you're at bat, you're against 9 guys and a pitcher on the mound. So they figure, everything's against you. Let's give you at least this little break. And that's all I'm saying. Let me get this straight. You've dedicated your life to making sure that the white man's got a fair shake?
No. Come on, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not
what
fair.
it is. You saw an injustice.
That's not fair. I'm on your home court, and you're defining the debate.
Okay, I'm
I've
sorry.
dedicated my life to making sure that every American citizen is treated equally by their government.
Because you saw that white people weren't getting treated equal.
Asians, black people, Latinos are not treated equally.
No, black people were getting an advantage.
Gays aren't treated
and you
equally.
said that's not fair.
Well, no, it's not fair. It's not fair if I'm getting an advantage because of my skin color or a white person getting an advantage because of skin color. Our government, Chris, ought to treat us all the same.
Let me ask you this now.
equally.
How old are you?
59.
You're 59 years old.
Yeah.
I've never met, you're the first, and I usually say this, I've never met an old black man that didn't hate white people. Because, you know why? Because old black men have went through real racism. Old black men talk, young black men talk about not getting on the cab. The old black man was the cab. The white man jumped on his back and said, take me to Main Street. And
an old black man ought to know. An old black man ought to know that race is not an appropriate factor to be discriminating against somebody. Old black men, more than anybody else, ought to know that. It is not justified just because of 30 years ago or 50 years ago. It's not justified.
What were you? I gotta ask. Okay, so you're how old are you again?
59.
59. What were you doing when black people were getting hosed down and getting beat up and dog sick on them? Where were you at? What was going on in your life?
I was in California being discriminated against and getting apartments.
Yeah.
So that does not justify. That does not
Martin
justify.
Luther King got shot. What happened that day? The
Chris,
white people in your town just picked you up and said, "Hey,
you, like many others, are living in the past. You're living in the past. Right now is that our government should have a policy of treating all of its citizens equally under the law.
But people get discriminated against every day.
So we therefore justify the government doing it to offset discrimination?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Men don't hire women in upper echelon jobs. And if 2 people are tied, a man and a woman, the woman should get the job because that man's going to get a job anyway.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
The man's going to get a job anyway.
You can't presume that, Chris.
You have to presume that.
You cannot presume that.
And a midget, just midgets. Just midgets. Would you hire a midget to run your company? Probably not. We should have laws to protect midgets, okay? A smart midget and a smart tall man. You telling me right now a midget could be the president of the United States? Hell fucking no.
Sure.
No, he can't. Because the whole country is prejudiced against midgets. And we should have laws to protect everybody from prejudice. Midgets, fat people, you bald. You know your life is hard. You know people don't like bald people. People don't like short people. People don't like nobody.
So why don't we have policies?
The only people that got it right is the white man. He gonna be all right, but everybody else gonna have to bust their ass to get
What
something.
if the white man is a midget and bald then?
He's gonna go up to his white daddy or his white friend and he'll help him out. But my poor black ass is gonna be broke.
So you think that for the rest of our lives, black people ought to be emotionally dependent and physically dependent on affirmative action?
I think you just have to protect people against the government. You know what? Look at minimum wage. People argue against minimum wage. You know why we have minimum wage? Because if we didn't, people wouldn't even get paid money.
I support minimum wage.
People wouldn't even get paid money. That's how bad fucking man is. Man would pay people fucking...
Chris, come on.
People are so low they would pay people with Spam and toilet paper and all sorts of stuff. That's how low people are. And we gotta go. Thank you very much. My next guest
West is currently on the road with the Hitman of Comedy Tour. Give it up for the former host of BET's Comic View, Don D.C. Curry.
Thank y'all very much. That means a lot to me when I come out, hear that kind of applause. I'm a sentimental man. Contrary to popular opinion, I'm sentimental. I don't take no whole lot of bullshit, but I'm sentimental. The last couple of years been rough on me. I missed a lot of people that have gone. I miss Red Fox, one of the greatest stand-up comedians that ever lived. I loved Red Fox. You know, he was held with the IRS. He wasn't crazy about paying them taxes, but I still miss Red Fox. I miss Sammy Davis Jr. That goes to show you. You can be whatever you want to be. Sammy Davis had one eye rolling around in his head uncontrollably, but he tap danced and sang for over 50 years and never failed his drunk ass off the stage. Unlike Kirk Franklin, who can't hold his liquor and has fallen off the stage repeatedly on several occasions and embarrassed the hell out of Jesus himself. I miss Muhammad Ali. No, he ain't dead, but I miss the old Muhammad Ali, the swift-handed, swift-footed Muhammad Ali, the one that was whipping ass, taking names later. I was glad to meet him. I saw him at the Olympics. I was glad he was there, but I can tell you right now, he had no business with that damn torch in his hand. I thought he was gonna set the whole state of Georgia on fire. I said, if they get that son of a bitch to start a pistol, my ass is out of here. I miss Biggie Smalls, one of the greatest rappers that ever lived. Biggie Smalls, one of the greatest rappers that ever lived. That goes to show you, you can be profane and profound at the same damn time. I loved him. We let him get away. 25 years old. I miss Tupac. Well, I want to miss Tupac. But every time I start missing him, he make another album or a CD. He done made 14 movies, dead as hell. He's the hardest working dead man I ever seen in my life. I miss Princess Di. That was a beautiful woman. I don't give a damn what color she was. Princess Di was a beautiful woman. That's one woman, one celebrity, if you will, that seemed to have an appeal that superseded all the bullshit they attached to your ass, the media and society, when you start getting that kind of popularity. Her appeal superseded the age barrier. Old folk liked her. Kids liked her. I got 2 daughters. They cried when Princess Di died. I didn't even know they knew who the hell Princess Di was. I thought that they thought it was Diana Ross. I was telling them it wasn't her. I said, Daddy, we know who it is. We can't sleep because Princess Di is dead. And superseded the gender barrier. Men loved her. She was a sexy woman. Women couldn't help but admire. Superseded the racist bullshit they lock on your ass from time to time. She did some things to help all kinds of folk. She helped poor white folk that won't even admit they poor most of the time. Statistically, they don't even show up. She helped poor Latin Americans, Mexicans, in third world countries, Guatemala and certain parts of California. She helped poor black folk. She did some things for poor black folk I wouldn't do my damn self. I'm black as they come, but she was over in Ethiopia holding them funny looking babies in her arms. Head swole all up and the stomach sticking out and them navels was waggling on her arm and them worms and flies and shit was all in and out their mouth and she was rocking them like it wasn't a damn thing wrong with them. Now, I'm black, but I ain't holding none of your crazy looking babies. I'll send Sally Struthers' fat ass a check for 32 cents a day. I'm a sentimental man, but I ain't no damn fool. I'm done through, y'all.
Hey, that's our show for tonight. I'd like to thank our guest, John D.C. Curry, Cali, your friends. Take us out. in a ball of garbage. This sucks.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, NBA legend Magic Johnson. And musical guest, Method Man. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Thank you, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So glad you can make it, man. What's going on in the news, man? Same old shit. OJ back in the news. OJ's, calling people up. At least they didn't take away his phone. They took everything else, but they kept the phone right there. Fred Goldman's like, shit, I forgot something. I knew I forgot something, man. And what's OJ? He's like, he might be losing custody of his kids. That's right. OJ gonna take the kids, man, because an appellate court thinks that the kids could be in danger being with OJ. I disagree. I mean, I think the kids are fine with OJ. It's when you take people away from OJ, that's when he starts shooting and killing and stabbing people. It's crazy. OJ, this week, OJ, he called up MSNBC. He always calling people up. OJ just must be sitting there watching. They talking about me. Called up MSNBC and insisted that he didn't kill Nicole. He also gave an update on his search for the real killers. That's right, he gave an update on his search for the real killers. And he said, after years of investigations, he's concluded that the real killer definitely isn't hiding out on a golf course or between a white woman's titties. Yeah, if I was OJ, I'd check again. What else is going on? Some of the white descendants of Thomas Jefferson, because Thomas Jefferson got the two-family thing going there. Some of the white descendants of Thomas Jefferson are saying they don't want his black descendants to be buried in the family graveyard. What kind of shit is that, man? They say they aren't racist. They just don't want the property value of their graves to go down. It's like, there goes the cemetery. Next year, try to bury Puerto Ricans. What's going on? Nope, I love Big Pun. Now, what else is going on? Saddam Hussein is acting up again, in Iraq. The U.S. should have had a hint that Saddam would be a problem 7 years ago when he got kicked off the real world. I should have known right then. What else is going on? Rick James, our good friend Rick, suffered a stroke this week. But he's doing fine. He's doing all right. Doctors were encouraged when he asked the nurse if he could sniff some coke off her ass. That's Rick back to his old trick. And finally, Monica Lewinsky was in the news this week. That's right. Monica Lewinsky was in the news this week. She threw a screaming fit at a local restaurant. Now, apparently, she became upset after learning that the restaurant didn't serve dick. Lewinsky, come on. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, let's give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. That's right, Monica Lewinsky. Who do I have to blow to get a good seat in this restaurant? Now, the NBA has canceled games this season for the first time ever because of an argument between the owners and the players over money. Now, the owners have plenty of cash, but, you know, the players don't get paid until they play. So we decided to hit the streets and raise money for the down-and-out NBA players. Would you donate money to help out the NBA players? None at all? No. Would you donate, like, biscuits or something? And would you donate $500 to help a starving NBA player?
No.
Why not?
I'm starving myself.
You don't look that way, Big Daddy. Are you gonna check out any hockey games now that the NBA's on strike?
No, I want my basketball back.
Baseball is gone, so now it's time for basketball, and I want to watch them play.
What about hockey? Hockey's on.
Who?
Hockey.
Who?
Hockey, you know,
basketball.
Now that basketball's out for a while, are you gonna try any hockey games?
Oh no, I tried that like maybe Tuesday it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna really get into this. I'm sitting there with the remote and I'm like, I'm really gonna get into this. I'm really gonna get into this. In like 15 minutes, I'm like this. No, I can't.
So you don't like the hockey?
No.
What if Patrick Ewing played hockey? Would you go see it then?
Yes.
So what would you do to help the NBA players out?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would offer moral support.
Moral support?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to help a player out?
Why should I? They're not helping out our community. As we look around, you get guys with big bucks making all this money, they won't even come in the neighborhood.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm in the neighborhood now, man.
How you, man?
We're trying to raise money. We need at least $500 to help out some NBA players. Because guys have big bills. You have any clothes that would fit them?
Yes.
For $49,500, you could put gas in Larry Johnson's Mercedes. You have butt pads, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't you think it's kind of weird selling butt pads in a black neighborhood? I mean, these women obviously have ass.
Well, some people want more.
Do you have anything that you could donate to the NBA players?
How about this?
Oh, butt pads. We're trying to raise money for the poor, underprivileged NBA players. They need money.
I don't speak English well.
You don't speak English well. Oh, you speak it well enough to own a store. Do you have anything you can donate for the starving NBA players?
Okay.
Oh, scarves.
We got a basketball Jones. We got a basketball Jones.
Ooh, baby.
Hey man, thanks for helping me get that extra change. I get to make another payment, baby.
Hey, I'm just glad I can help the needy.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Now, our first guest tonight is a basketball legend who brought life to the LA Lakers, and he's doing the same thing to the entertainment industry. Please welcome Magic Johnson.
up in here.
Yeah, you know.
Well, first, man, I got my boy Grandmaster Flash.
I tried.
He got it going on, man. We grew up on that brother there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
The real deal.
You had Shirley, I got the Flash, man. You know.
Well, see, I had.
Right.
You still got.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We ain't mad at you. It ain't like you missed a layup or nothing. It shows it was theirs, not on. Hey, that's how it goes.
There you go.
If I played point guard on Lakers, I'd be gone now.
Or starving.
Hey, shit. I'd be getting posted up by Muggsy Bogues right now.
Okay. You
the
got
only man. Now, I got to know. Let's do the interview. Now, basketball. Let me ask you this. You are the only person in the whole world, with the HIV virus that when you walk into a room, it is about the 5th thing people think of. You realize that? How the hell the fuck did you accomplish that? It's like, yeah, basketball, we don't even think, you're the only one.
I don't know. I think that just being real. I think people just see me and they know I'm real. And then I got a lot of other things going on about me. I'm not just about HIV and AIDS. I'm about business.
Yes.
And I'm about, other things in life and helping people. And people just know that I'm for real. They can approach me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then they look at me and say, okay, the brother's doing all right. Okay, he's all right. We don't have to ask him about that.
Okay. Now, what's your daily regimen? What the fuck? What do you eat? What do you do? Because I don't got shit and you look better than me. Well, I wake up about 6:30. I work out at. Somebody write this shit down. I don't want to do what he do.
I work out at 7:30, right. 7:30 to about 10:30.
Okay.
And then I'm in the office by about 11:30.
Okay.
Then I work all day to about 7, 8 at night.
No special. What do you drink? What the fuck, man?
Just, man, we just eat right, man.
Okay.
Between my medicine and God blessing me and just taking care of business,
You have not let anything. The thing I love about you, nothing has losing. You don't lose. You've never lost. Let me ask you this. Now, you're one of the biggest sex symbols of the '80s, actually. Do women still hit on you?
Do women still hit on me? It's funny. I think that anybody that's successful, whether it be a man or a woman, people are going to gravitate to.
Okay.
But they know I'm happily married, and they know that I'm a family man, 3 kids, and doing my thing there. But the main thing is that was the '80s, this is now. You know, because with that pack we had, yourself, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio, we all was a thing then. Now they got a new pack. Young guys, Grant Hill and all these guys now.
Okay.
It's their turn now. I had my fun.
You definitely had your fun.
Now I got kids, and now I got a wife. It's different. And you had yours.
I had my fun.
Because we was all back there together then.
I'm not going to start. I'm not Howard Stern or those shit. You definitely had your fun. I remember. Now here's a crazy thing. I don't want to stay on the HIV thing, but I remember the day after you announced it, I had a date with this girl at to go to a basketball game of all places. And the boy, this is a kneel-on. We went to see the Knicks, and boy, never in my life have I ever been so far away from getting some pussy in my life. It was 2 people like, hey, we ain't fucking about. Don't you think about it? Tonight ain't the night. She looked at me, I looked at her, you don't want to fuck. Oh, good, I don't fuck you.
And only you can pull that off,
I'll never forget that date, boy. Now, you're one of the most successful businessmen, especially black businessmen in the world now. And let me ask you this. Now, what have people used against you more in your life and tried to hold you down? What prejudice has really hurt people try to use against you the most? The fact that you're a black man in business, has that helped people try to use that against you? The fact that you have HIV? Or the fact that you're a ball player? A lot of people try to discriminate against jocks in general.
Well, forget the other two. It's definitely ex-athlete.
Really?
Yeah, because HIV has nothing to do with business. Neither does being a black man. If you can make somebody money, I don't care what color you are.
Okay.
They're gonna do some business with
Okay.
it. But now, being an athlete, you got a whole nother ball game because they think you can only play ball.
Right.
And that's, man, that stereotype is out there big time. So when I come in, they like, oh.
Now, there are some dumb players now.
Oh, no.
Don't act like they're making up shit now.
No. They definitely ruined it for me in the beginning, for sure. You know, what you want? Ask my agent. You ever signed a check? Ask my agent.
What's 4 + 4? Jello.
I mean, so what happens is they see me and they say, well, I know he can play ball, but does he really know his business? Right. So we'll talk basketball for about the first 10, 20 minutes of the meeting. And then, hey, I say I'm not here being Magic Johnson. I'm here as Mr. Johnson, and I'm here to conduct business. So let's get down to business, how I can make you some money, you can make me some money, and we can all win in this situation. Okay. And once I lay the plan out, it's on. But now that I've built my businesses up and people know I'm a serious businessman, I don't have to call nobody. They call me now. They know. No, it's not about you bragging or anything. It's about, that's how it is. When you're about business, people will call you because they want to do business with you.
Right.
And that's
they want
how
their money to get together with your money and make little monies.
Yeah. And that's how little money become big money somehow.
Right. That's right. So let me ask you just before we get out of here, what's up with the strike, man? Is it coming back? What the hell's going on?
You and I are killing ourselves, you know, because I'm a basketball junkie.
Me too.
And not just being part owner of the Lakers, but I'm also just fiending for basketball. And I'm just hoping that they just get the meeting and get it over with soon. I just hope for all of it.
For me,
yeah.
For Sean Kemp's kids. Hey, we gotta go. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Good, thanks.
Now, my next guest is a businessman, an economist, and president of Proud Black Man Industries. I want you to please welcome Manny Trumbull. That's right.
Thank you,
Big
Chris.
business night. Now, Manny, can you tell us about your economic philosophy and why you founded Proud Black Man Industries?
Well, Chris, I believe 95% of racism in this country is really classism. It's economic discrimination. So I realized the only path towards true justice is for every ethnic group to become financially independent. And that's why I created Proud Black Man, or as I like to call it, Poo-Boo.
Poo-Boo, Poo-Boo. Now, what does Poo-Boo do?
Well, we manufacture and sell retail goods within the black community for the black community. We even hired positive black individuals to produce positive commercials to reach the black community. Take a look at our first TV ad.
Oh, I can't wait. The first ad from Poo-Boo.
Fighting for black rights is thirsty work. So at the end of the day, I sit back and relax with a 40 of Proud Black Man malt liquor. Look for the label with the colorful African pattern. It represents virility. Damn, this is an ice-cold, full-bodied malt liquor. Black Powerlicious.
What kind of ignorant shit was that? I mean, you should be stopping brands from marketing alcohol into our community.
Chris, the important thing is Poo-Boo keeps the money in the community. Take a look at this, Chris. The profits go directly to help fund Peebo Bryson Malt Liquor High School. Their own high school.
Malt Liquor High School? Well, who's the principal, Billy D. Williams? Come on, that's like having a crack pipe hospital.
Well, slow down, Chris. The hospital doesn't open until March. But see, the facility, let me show you this again. Peebo Bryson High School is a state-of-the-art facility. where we teach students how to read, write, and brew delicious poo-boo malt liquor.
You got kids making beer? That sounds more like a sweatshop than a high school.
It's not a sweatshop, Chris. The kids don't get paid. They also help us manufacture these. These are Proud Black Man menthol barbecue cigarettes. All keeping it in the community.
Barbecue cigarettes?
Barbecue flavored.
Barbecue cigarettes? That's not a cigarette. That's a niggerette.
The point is, Chris, black dollars are being generated and black dollars are being spent. Black dollars.
Black dollars, white dollars, come on, it's all the same thing.
No, it isn't, Chris. In fact, I was in a store the other day and I tried to spend some black dollars, and the merchant flat refused me. I had caught the whole thing on videotape. Take a look at this.
Well, let's look at this, Mr. Poo Boo.
It comes 31.20.
All right, here you go.
What the hell is this?
What? That's my money. What?
You get the fuck out of here. Take your money and get out.
What the hell were you trying to give him?
Black dollars, I told you. Chris, I'm so enterprising, I began printing my own money. Okay, I call it Manny money. See, it's a beautiful dollar. This here has Dr. Martin Luther King on the back. And on the front, the beautiful Irene Cara. And feel that hair, Chris. That's real velvet, her hair.
But this is just some paper that you printed money on. This is not real.
Oh, it's not real? And the white man's dollars are real, Chris? Wake up, Chris. All right, this is better money. As a matter of fact, it's cheaper than the white man's money. Our $30 bill will cost you $27.98. Manny money.
Oh my God, man, I don't care if this shit had Tone Loc on it, man. This ain't worth shit.
No, Tone Loc is on the $60 bill, Chris.
But nobody's gonna take that money.
Which is why I invented the Proud Black Man ATM stick.
The Poo-Boo ATM stick?
Poo-Boo ATM stick, Chris.
How does this work?
Just take a look.
Give me the money. Trying to give you my money, I'll take yours.
Manny Trumbull, ladies and gentlemen. Manny Trumbull.
Thank you, Chris.
Here to perform the title track off his upcoming second album, To Cal 2000 Judgment Day. Please give it up for Method Man.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, yo, Wu-Tang Production. Word up. As I walk in the shadow of death, 16 men on the dead man's chest. Your host this evening, Mr. H.O.T. And I guess you get splashed with the tech. Nobody go to the guards, ain't so. You got a second to mow the run for the dough. Before I blow back off the Mac contact, you didn't know stack could get down like that. Well, I come test rocket launcher. Yes. Mr. Meth, hold the fort. Most death. Kids dead wrong, songs too long. Get swung on, can't we all get along? See my pinky, see my thumb. See that kid with the pump shotgun. Bust your gun, leave your whole shit numb. What's this? Smell like fish. Mr. Big Mouth, could that be trout? You need to dish out your style, no doubt. Shall instruct through the Shaolin slum. Rum, pum, pum on my Shaolin drum. Niggas don't dare step in the square. Kids ain't playing over here. Player. Only one way, and that's my way. Put me for calling Judgment Day. 10. Let the countdown begin. 9. I was born in the mind. 8. Took the head of a snake. 7. Behold, I'm again. 6. Ain't no love for the rich. 5. Only strong will survive. 4. But we live by the soul. 3. Plus 60 degrees. 2. For the black and the blue. 1. For the sun. For the sun. Step into millennium. The name of this one, the Judgment Day. When warriors can't come out and play. Don't play, we blame society. Found the chemistry for a live MC. Hand in the air like you just don't care. You're wrong in a share, there's a party over here. T2000, keep bouncing. T-minus 30 seconds and count. New York's fine, still wild, Shaolin. At the full moon howling, get till it's gone. Killer be killed, only time will reveal like the words in the song. Love's what I feel for my crew, but still, niggas don't got to pay my bill. VLO, pack the slingshot flow. Plant the seed, let the garden grow. Or stick that round where the sun don't shine. Dark pinch your heart like a Valentine. This my tale from the crypt, that's it. Bloodbath, body bags and shit. UFC fight championship. UFC. Now you don't dare step in the square. Kids ain't playing over here. Player, only one way, and that's my way. Grim Reaper calling, Judgment Day. Come on. I said, come on. Mind attack mine. I'll be low, you starting line. D-Space 9. Designed for knuckleheads who bust guns and don't stop. Check the verse, that's the half of milk curd. Body serve on the verse at first. Beat your feet, big street. Beat you down with the heat. Beat you spaz out, spitting IT. Ain't nothing please. Big boys, building joy, blunt and soul, pump steroid. 50-man convoy. Especially with the big toys. Rumble through the wasteland, right hands on the silencer. 40 caliber. City slick a Staten Islander. Synchronized minds, combined thoughts that motivate. Don't perpetrate, pass the blunt, let it circulate. Street politicians on a suicide mission. Convicts and finger itching. Scope view position. Dangerous grand. Trade pound 7 spin around for my veteran. The crowd comes down. Keep your eyes open. What? Love potion number 9. Poetry in motion. Knowledge me the 7th wide scoping. Conniving. Infiltrators close to mine. Play nonchalantly. Calmly is bolted on. Push it, get shoved. What the fuck? Cuz thinking up. Coming in the club with that screw face. Acting up. Is we been on ice? What? Bad boy rising. We wild for the night. Killers schizophrenic nigga twice. Yeah. On the shout burrow. 1-1. 2 as we rock, as we rock.
Well, that's our show for tonight. I'd like to thank our guest, Magic Johnson and Method Man. Yo, Flash, take us out.
You are a successful, dignified African American. You would never give imbecilic racists any opportunity to ridicule you. But there's a problem. You truly and sincerely enjoy the taste of watermelon. There's just no way to enjoy the sweet and refreshing treat of melon without throwing away everything you've worked so hard to achieve.
Well, now all that's about to change, because now there's the watermelon disguiser. Our breakthrough technology allows you to alter the appearance of any watermelon, anywhere, anytime. Is this upwardly mobile brother really gonna buy a watermelon? I guess not. He's just walking his dog. This achievement-oriented sister would never purchase anything that would make her look like a demeaning stereotype. But she can proudly walk in public with her beautiful baby. You'll find 1,001 ways to get a melon back to your plate. Every one of them surefire. There's the boombox, the big shoe, the turban. You could even adjust your outfit for the big butt.
or the big bust. Delicious melon and your dignity. Now, you can't put a price tag on something like that.
Nevertheless, we're asking $29.95 for the watermelon disguiser. Banjo disguises have been discontinued.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, journalist Ed Bradley. And musical guest, Shaka Khan. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out in the rain and everything. Now, what's going on, man? What's going on? They got the impeachment hearings going on. You know, hearings. Like we ain't hear enough already. I think we already heard what's going on. And Clinton is nowhere to be found. He's like, hey, man, I talked to my wife. I ain't talking to nobody else. Clinton's on the other side of the world. Clinton's in Asia. Clinton's in Asia right now. That's right. The president is in Asia this week, and he claims that the U.S. has a responsibility to aid Japan in its failing economy and to hammer out a definitive U.S. policy on sucky-fucky. What else going on? Back here in the U.S., the Linda Tripp, Monica Lewinsky tapes were released this week. That's right, 22 hours of phone conversation. You know, that's a long time. You know, I guess Linda Tripp had a real good rate on MCI. She was on their friends and family that you're fucking over plan. Should have been able to figure out what was going on. I guess I know too many people that do illegal shit. Because I know when somebody's trying to entrap me. They're just trying to get you to say some shit. Hey, remember that time we stole some shit from Macy's? Remember that time we fucked them strippers and your wife didn't know? Hey, just reminiscing. Remember that time you sucked the president's dick? Hey! What else? Hey! Why you brought that up? What else is going on? Paula Jones has settled her sexual harassment suit against Clinton for $850,000, right? We already know that, right? Now, if you throw that in with Ken Starr's $40 million investigation and Monica Lewinsky's 7-figure book deal, it's no wonder the economy is doing so great. Clinton's dick alone has generated over $50 million. $50 million on Bill Clinton's dick alone, man. What else is going on? There's some sad news, man. This is real sad. Esther Roll died this week. Esther Roll, damn. Things are gonna be okay though, because Walona has promised to look after the kids. Michael and Thelma got their heads screwed on right, and as long as JJ stays away from Mad Dog, it's gonna be okay. They will get by. That's right, and if they need some money, James is gonna play some pool. What else is going on? Old Dirty Bastard was arrested again. And you know his weekly arrest?
Now this time for allegedly threatening to kill his former girlfriend. Woman, I'll kill you. You know what the former girlfriend's name was? Old baby's mama. And finally, Dennis Rodman got married this week. That's right, yeah, you knew it had to happen eventually. He got the dress, you know? And got married to Carmen Electra this week, and rumors were flying that he was drunk during the ceremony. That's right, drunk during the ceremony. Hey, marrying Carmen Electra is not an act of a drunk man, okay? Now, if he'd have married Della Reese, then you could have said he was drunk. All right, touched by a Rodman. Now, there are over there are over 3,000 prisoners on death row in America. That's like 3,000, just waiting. That's right, long wait, too. And some folks say the death penalty is cruel and inhuman punishment, but we here at the Chris Rock Show think that they're just not doing it right. I mean, electrocution, it just wastes energy that we could use on our home. That's it. Firing squad, waste of bullets. Lethal injection, hey, it's a needle. The guy could get AIDS. Now, how do you effectively execute our criminals? Now, as a public service, we enlisted the help of elementary school students from PS40 in Brooklyn to find a solution to this vexing problem. Now, Timmy Campbell says that we should use drowning. Now, that's energy efficient, and we can use the same water over and over again. That's right. Now, Jimmy Henderson thinks we should drop him from a helicopter into a live volcano. That kid's crazy. Kathy Jones says we should feed them chicken bones till they choke and die. What's wrong with that girl? Todd Stevens says we should dress them up like mommy, then wait for daddy to come home drunk. Hey, let's give it up for these kids from PS40. Come on. Now, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, let's give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. One of the most popular series on HBO, after Hookers on the Point, is Taxi Cab Confessions. In fact, that's right, it is so, you ever seen people fucking in the cab and all stuff? In fact, it is so popular, we here at the Chris Rock Show decided to do our own version of Taxi Cab, right? So I hit the streets posing as a New York City cab driver and picked up real passengers who did not know I was Chris Rock. None of these people have any idea who I was, and secretly videotaped them. So I want you all to take a look at what we like to call taxi driver confessions. So, Dan, you going to your husband?
My boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Must be nice.
Well, we live together.
Oh, man, my woman left me.
Why? Why'd she do that?
Because she didn't want to date a broke-ass cab driver.
Oh,
Those are her exact words.
she said that to you?
I will not go out with a broke-ass cab driver.
Really?
Yeah?
God.
You know, as soon as she starts stripping, she just got a little attitude.
You mean she's like working in a night in a club?
Oh, yeah, she up there shaking them titties, boy. Making $2,000-3,000 a night. No.
Wow. That's a lot of money. I don't do that.
She got really big titties. You should see her.
And it's all hers? It's real?
Yeah. Well, her mama got big titties. You ever see the big titty families? Where everybody, the aunts and everybody got big titties? She from one of them big titty families. So it's all natural.
Does she have a nice body, though? I mean,
she got an all right body. She had 4 kids.
She had 4 kids?
Yeah, I mean,
You so busy looking at the titties, you don't notice the gut.
Hi.
Oh, where you going?
We're going to Broadway and Bleecker Street.
Bad day.
Sir, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Sir, what are you drinking?
I'm sorry, my wife, she left me.
Sir, why don't you go to your right here and just drop us off here? Is that okay?
The village.
Can you just drop us off right here, sir, please?
I go to the village.
No,
I take you to the village.
Sir, I'm asking you to just stop right here at the corner. Would you mind doing
Yeah,
that, please?
have a sip.
Sir, would you just stop here at the corner?
My wife left. Ah, shit! Bleecker Street, right? Bleecker.
Yeah, well...
Bleecker Street, right? Bleecker. Bleecker Street, come on, man. Bleecker Street, man. What's
Okay,
it?
here you
Come on,
go.
Bleecker. Our first guest tonight has spent 26 years covering stories throughout the world for CBS, and you can catch him every Sunday on 60 Minutes. Please welcome Emmy-winning journalist Ed Bradley. All right, Ed Bradley in the house. This is an honor, sir.
It's good to be here.
They're getting ready to have a 60 Minutes 2 now. Well, what's that about now?
Well, it's about money. If 60 Minutes makes this much, maybe 60 Minutes 2 will make that much.
Okay. Oh my God, they already got 60 Minutes 2. It's called 2020. It's called 2020, Primetime Live.
Dateline?
Dateline. They're gonna get a phony Ed Bradley on there.
No, what we're going to try and do is make 60 Minutes 2 a younger version of 60
Oh,
Minutes.
okay.
Some younger people. You know,
Okay.
Mike Wallace is 80 years old now.
Yeah.
We might have somebody who's 45.
You're the hip guy at 60 Minutes now. So you're the hip guy, you're the younger guy, and the black guy, and I mean, you're the jazz guy, you're the hippest guy there now.
And the guy with the earring.
And the guy with the earring, all of that. Have you tried to pitch stories that they just have not gotten, that you have to really explain to them? When I was at Saturday Night Live, a lot of stuff they didn't get. I mean,
You know, sometimes you have to fight for stories, but it's been my experience these last 18 years with Don Hewitt that most of the time, if you go to the mat with him and say, I want to do this story, even if he doesn't get it, he'll say, okay. I remember years ago, I tried to do Little Richard, and I read in the paper that Don Hewitt couldn't figure out why I wanted to do Little Richard. You don't like to see your boss criticizing your work in the paper.
Right.
You know, whisper it in my ear, but don't tell somebody else and let me read about it. To his credit, when we screened the piece for him, the lights went up and Don said, boy, was I wrong. This is a great piece. But you want to change this, you want to change that.
Right.
But he put it on there, and it was a good piece.
Okay.
I'm trying to do some things now. that I think
He
might
knew
be.
who Little Richard was.
He knew who Little Richard
Because
was.
old white man, every now and then, things will slip through.
Yeah. Well.
You know, James Brown's the godfather of soul.
Right. He might not know who Master P is.
Oh, okay.
He may not know who Puffy is.
He'll know when Puffy buy his house.
But we're trying to do both of them now.
You trying to do a Puffy
We're trying
Master
to do
P
Puffy
story?
and Master P. We were
Oh,
supposed to
yeah,
meet with.
man.
Did you go to? You did go to Puffy's party.
I went to Puffy's party.
Man, I saw that crowd down there. No,
You
thank
didn't
you.
go?
I had a 6:30 flight the next
Oh,
morning.
okay, man.
I took a look at the crowd. They had put the barricades up. Said, no, I think I'm going to pass.
You're definitely one of the most respected guys in all of journalism. What story stays with you? What's changed your life?
You know, I think probably my experiences in the war in Vietnam and Cambodia. I mean, it's the first time I'd ever seen people die.
Didn't you get shot or you stepped on a mine?
No, I got hit by shrapnel from a mortar.
Okay.
From a mortar round. But I mean, that taught me a lesson. It taught me how flimsy life is. I mean, 2 minutes earlier, I was standing behind an armored personnel carrier. I moved to the side to sit down because there was one tree out there, and it was 103 degrees, and there was some shade, and it was hot. And I just sat down on the side. 2 minutes later, the mortar round landed where I had been standing.
Yeah.
The guy who was standing there was killed.
Ooh.
I mean, I just got shrapnel through my arm and in my back. But I lived.
He was like, I left the ghetto for this.
I'll tell you what else. It taught me how fast the mind is.
Right.
Because when that mortar round landed, there's this tremendous explosion. And I had this thought later, what I remembered. I said, wow, what was that? And I said, oh, it was a recoilless rifle on this armored personnel carrier. And then I said, no, there's no recoilless rifle there. And I said, well, you better turn around and see what it was. And that's when I hit the ground.
Woo.
So in the instant that the thing exploded and blew me in the air, I had those 4 separate and distinct thoughts. What was that? It was a recoilless rifle. There's no recoilless rifle. You better find out what it is. And then I hit the ground. So the mind is fast.
And you have, the black man knows when trouble's coming thing on too. Brother,
You know,
no.
it's funny. You had that watermelon. I tell you, when first time I saw the Viet Cong, I swear to God, it's the first time I saw the Viet Cong, the guy offered me a slice of watermelon. And I looked around. I'm sitting out here in the middle of this jungle, and I'm looking around. I'm saying, no. No. But he didn't know anything about the stereotypes.
Right.
They like watermelon, and I finally said, hey, I like watermelon too, man.
I thought you said, don't make me have to shoot you. Let me ask you, now, you as a black journalist, how has coverage of just blacks in the media changed since you've been in the...
Well, I think it's changed a lot because when I grew up, there were no blacks in the media.
Right.
So, I mean, if I saw blacks on television, it was Rochester on
Right.
the Jack Benny show or Amos Nandy. Now there are people of color covering the news. And I think that the coverage has changed. It's not as good as it should be, but as the proverbial lady sitting in the amen corner would say, it ain't as bad as it used to be.
Right.
I think too often it's focused on the negative rather than the positive, but that's one of the unfortunate things of what we do, is that we tend to focus on the negative rather than the positive.
Yeah, I remember, there's nothing like being black and watching the news and hearing about a crime. It's like, well, the man was stabbed 8 people, and then you just gotta cross your fingers. Oh, please don't let him be black. Please don't let him be black. Oh, Lord, then the black guy come out.
But I tell you, when I started in New York in 1967 on local radio here in New York, if there was a suspect and the suspect was black, they would always say the suspect, 5'10", black. They would never say 5'10", white. That's changed.
Okay. But they'll still say Puerto Rican. And we got to cut that out. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Bradley. Back by popular demand, we have some
backseat driver confessions. Take a look. Did y'all see Belly? It's a new movie. It's good, man. It's good, man. Nas and Method Man and DMX. Them brothers can act. Them brothers can act. They ain't talking about acting. They act. Man, they good, man. You need to check that out. Check it out in the daytime, though. Don't go at night. Niggas will kill you. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. Don't go at night.
Belly.
Oh, yeah. It was a big move. 4 people got shot when I went.
What?
Yeah, Friday night. Inside. They kept showing the movie. They didn't care. They kept showing the movie, and the paramedics came, and people
shot in the movie theater.
Where was it, in Manhattan?
In Manhattan? You didn't read it in the paper? See, that's the kind of stuff Giuliani don't want in the news. I'm playing a little music. Okay. Oh, man.
Get a nigga, get a table dance!
Check it out! Woo! Take that thing.
What kind of music my kids play?
Take that thing! Yeah! Yeah, this is it. It's what the kids into. You like this kind of music?
I'll tell you something. I like modern poetry.
Modern poetry?
I really like modern poetry. And this is a variety, in my opinion, of modern poetry.
Here you go. Get a nigga, get a table dance. Yeah.
It's got the music.
Yeah, come on, sing along. Shake that thing. Get a nigga, get a table dance. Yeah.
It's got the music. It's got the beat.
It's happening. 100 West End. Okay. Straight up that way. Yeah, we on the west side.
Right, just straight up there.
Okay. Out of the disco partying?
No, working.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What you do?
I work at CBS News.
I had Al Roker in my cab last week. Fucked up the springs. It was nice, but shit, my springs was ruined. Him and his wife back there carrying on. Maybe it wasn't his wife. Blonde, skinny blonde girl. Oh my God! Al Roker was back there. Getting busy with a little blonde girl. Well, the blonde girl was getting busy with him. He wasn't doing that much moving. She was doing all the moving, if you know what I mean.
Well, there you go.
Left me a big tip, though. But I'm telling you, messed up my springs and left a funk in the car. Car was funky. I mean, the cab smelled bad anyway. But the Al Roker funk got all in it. It was horrible. It was just horrible. You got a match? You see this guy up? Got a match. Nut. Didn't have one. Shit. Here to perform Spoon off her latest release, Come to My House. Give it up for Shaka Khan. We got Flash, take us out.
Tonight on HBO's Round Midnight, right after the Chris Rock Show, it's the Chris Mullins Show!
Girl, you are fine. Fellas, ain't she fine?
It's the Chris Mullins Show! Tonight on the bench, from Moesha, that guy who plays the father! And from the Bronx Zoo, the monkey! And very special guest, Jennifer Lopez's ass!
Jennifer Lopez's ass is fine, isn't it, fellas? Come on now, isn't that fine?
Also, band leader, Vicky Sue Robinson! And wacky sidekick, Danny Bonaducci!
Fellas, ain't he fine?
No. You are fine. Ain't he fine, fellas?
It's a no-look pass to laughter. The Chris Mullins Show.
Ain't nothing but net.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, Johnny Cochran. And musical guest, Tricky. Plus, musical director, Grand Master Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Thank you all. Thank you. No. Thank you. Welcome to the third season of the Chris Rock Show. Third season, man. You know, I've been gone all summer. You know, there hasn't been a lot going on in the news. You know. You know, I wish there were things for me to talk about in the news, but it just doesn't appear there's anything going on right now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know what the big news this week is? President Clinton ordered the bombing of several key terrorist sites. A chemical weapons plant in Sudan, a terrorist training camp in Afghanistan, and Ken Starr's car. Had to do that. Now, you know what the official, we bombed somebody yesterday. You know what the official title of this military operation is? You know what it is? How Bubba got his groove back. Now, else is going on? Now, after the bombing, a crowd in the African country, the Sudan, took over the American embassy and trashed it. Took over the embassy and trashed it. Mayor Giuliani took the opportunity to comment, see, that's why they can't have the Million Youth March in Harlem. I didn't say it, Giuliani said it. Now, back to Clinton and Monica. Clinton and Monica, my God, please let these people go. Now, apparently the two of them had a romantic system to communicate with one another. You know, Clinton would wear a tie Monica gave him as, you know, and that would be a signal that he was thinking about her. Then she would wear a dress, would come over to, you know, okay. I don't know, man. That's all it took. Now, in his speech Monday, President Clinton said that his affair was a private matter between my wife, my daughter, and our God. That's what he said. My wife, my daughter, and our God. Now, what he didn't say was that his God was Wilt Chamberlain. Hey. It's America. You can worship who you want now. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what is Hillary going to do? Hey, she's not going to do anything. She ain't going nowhere. She loves being the first lady. She's like, hey, I get to live in the White House. I fly in Air Force One. I get to travel overseas. All Monica got was dick. I mean, if Hillary leaves now, what's gonna happen to her? What's she gonna be, like a Jenny Jones guest? The first lady, you don't want to give that up. Now, after the speech, Dan Quayle said that it would be best if Clinton would just resign. Now, whether you agree with Quayle or not, I think everyone agrees that it would be best if Dan Quayle would just shut the fuck up. What's wrong with Dan Quayle? Now, you know, let's get away from the scandal. Let's get away from the scandal, man. I mean, what else is going on? Now, this summer, Clarence Thomas spoke to a group of black lawyers. This is Clarence Thomas. Now, you got to give it to him. You know, you got to give the man some credit. He went and gave a speech knowing good and well that everyone there hated his guts. Now, he closed his speech by saying, I know a lot of you don't agree with what I have to say and don't like my opinions. And I just want you to know, that's why I love the white man. So if you don't mind, me and my white woman are gonna leave. That's what Clarence said. I don't know. Now, after the international investigation, the victims of the Holocaust finally received, you know, they got $1.5 billion in reparation. Victims of the Holocaust, $1.5 billion in reparation. Now, in an effort to shut black people up, the United States government has now decided to repay, you know, African Americans, us, for slavery. So starting next week, every black man, woman, and child will get a coupon for free chicken at Popeye's Fried Chicken. I hope they throw in a biscuit. Now, this week, balloonist Steve Fawcett, this guy Steve Fawcett, had to be rescued from the ocean after a failed attempt to sail around the world in a balloon. Trying to go around the world in a balloon. You know, I just figured this out. You know what the best thing about being white is? Free time. Must be. Now, the new movie, there's a new movie out there, I know all of y'all saw it, the new movie, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, is out. It's happening. If you ask me, Angie Bassett never lost her groove. But How Stella Got Her Groove Back is getting a lot of attention because it's carving out a new genre of films for and about black women. It's about a beautiful but uptight black woman who goes on vacation and gets fucked so good it changes her life. Now, people are acting like this is a new storyline. This is the same plot of every porno movie I've ever seen. Including the one I watched this morning. Oh, we got a great show for you tonight. Johnny Cochran is here. Tricky's going to perform. Now give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. Now I want everybody to watch this. Hi. Does your baby have a big water head like Gary Payton? Perhaps your child has a bald spot like Karl Malone. Is your baby a little hoodlum like Allen Iverson? If so, call me, Curtis Copeland, paternity specialist, because your baby's daddy might be an NBA player.
What? My baby's daddy might be in the NBA.
That's right.
Which one?
Some of these players have been known to have up to 7 children by 5 different women. All you need is one. Now, with odds like that, you can't lose.
Well, my child looks like Larry Johnson, but I don't remember having sex with him.
Do you think he remembers your ass? Who knows? Maybe you slipped and fell in some all-star semen. It could happen. Who needs DNA when you're talking about the NBA? If your baby is 4 years old and 6'4", there ain't a player out there won't write you up a check. Hey, boy, where's your mom at?
I didn't even know who Juwan Howard was. I love this game.
Curtis has won several cases for me. I've retired 3 numbers. I'm fantastic.
Hey! Thanks to Curtis, I'm earning $15,000 a month in child support. And I don't even have a child.
Curtis Copeland will pick and roll you to the cash that you deserve.
There are several NBA players we can go after. You got your Scottie Pippen, you got your Hakeem Olajuwon, your Lisa Leslie.
I just took Sean Kemp's hands. Can I get a check for that?
So ladies, give me a call. Curtis Copeland, paternity specialist. I'll slam dunk you into a new home. You'll go from living in a shack to sleeping with Shaq.
I got 4 kids.
I know who your baby's daddy is.
Dial 1-800-NBA-DAD for Curtis Copeland, paternity specialist. Get off the bench. Get in the game. Look for Curtis Copeland in your yellow pages with time scams and others.
Is one of America's leading trial lawyers, and you can catch him weeknights on Court TV. Please welcome Johnny Cochran. Sir, really good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
All right, Johnny.
All right.
Johnny, you're the man. You know, whenever somebody's in trouble, just not just me. Whenever somebody's in trouble, I go, how would Johnny handle this? You know, because Clinton's in trouble. He needs you. I don't know why he won't just get up and give you a call. I don't know why he's front, because, I mean, spot on the dresser, you done got people off of a lot more than that now. That ain't... Johnny's like, one spot, shit. That ain't nothing. Ooh, one spot. Okay, now, let me just say a few. I mean, this whole Clinton, everybody's mad at him over, everybody wants him to apologize to Monica. Why should he apologize to her? She fucked up. When you have sex with someone, you're supposed to shut the fuck up. No say nothing. That's like one of the first rules of being an adult. You know what I mean? Just
Clearly,
shut
this
up.
was consensual sex. And
Right.
before you'd apologize to Monica, there's a long list. I mean, you start with Hillary,
Right.
Chelsea,
Right.
Buddy, then his friends, Betty Curry, all that money they had to spend with those lawyers and that kind of thing, and the American people would probably come before Monica, I think.
Okay. So you think the American people need a somewhat of an apology?
Well, I think that they probably deserve an apology because of the length of time involved. And
Okay.
you got to say you're sorry.
A little bit. I mean, if it was me,
What would you do?
they talk about 7 months, shit, I'd have had that shit dragging 7 years. You'd have never got me to what? Please.
Denial.
Shit, because he been caught before.
Yeah.
And once you've been caught, then you know the rules about getting caught. Let me just shut my mouth. Now, do you think, let me ask you seriously, do you think that Monica might have been a plant about her Republican?
Well, you know, I've heard the conspiracy theory.
I mean, I'm not like a conspiracy guy either.
No, and neither am I, but it is unusual for someone to save a dress with genetic material on. Where do you keep that? And how do you give that to your mother?
I don't even understand. It's like, I mean, the only time I ever heard of girls saving stuff like that are like girls trying to sue NBA players. You know what I mean? Girls trying to get paid. I mean, normally a girl saves tickets or a note. I just want to knock her upside the head, man.
Tell us how you feel.
I'm livid at the whole thing, man. I just don't understand this whole thing. It reminds me of that movie, you know. What's that movie? What's the name of that movie? Deep Throat. I'm just kidding. Now, the truth is, you turned down the chance to take Monica's case.
Well, to be
now,
involved.
why'd you do that?
Well, to be involved, I felt that you have to be able to represent your client to the fullest extent of your ability.
Right.
And to do that, you had to negotiate a deal for Monica. And it seemed to me that I didn't want to be the lawyer who would help take down the president or cause these problems. And I just felt that I couldn't do the job.
I can't blame you. And I'm sure you figure, you know, white people hate me enough. That's all I need now. Now the nigga done took down the president. He got to go. You didn't need that one.
I can pass.
Yeah, you didn't say, hey, I did fine. Now, it's a law. A wife cannot testify against her husband in the court of law, right?
That's right. It's a husband and wife privilege. Yeah,
right. So shouldn't it be the same privilege? And what? No, they have the privilege because they figure you probably lie.
Well,
Pretty much.
The husband and wife, you should be able to talk to your wife and share your innermost secrets, and she shouldn't have to reveal that.
Now, shouldn't they have the same law for consensual sex?
Well, if both parties are adults, that may not be a bad idea.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're gonna lie.
About sex?
About sex, no matter what. You're just trained to lie. It's never good.
Well,
especially the man saying that he fucked a woman. Woman can say anything. The man always gonna get smacked upside the head. What? You did what? But we just did it last night. Yeah, but don't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Now, why do we even, can you explain just a small thing? What is a grand jury? Because we keep hearing the grand jury.
Clearly, the grand jury is
like Grandmaster Flash?
Right,
No.
like Grandmaster Flash, right. Grand is bigger.
Right.
There are 23 people selected. It's a secret proceeding used by prosecutors to target people they want to get. You know, there's an old saying in the law that a grand jury will indict a ham sandwich if the prosecutor asks them to do it in the secret proceeding. And this is a very dangerous thing, and a lot of lawyers, most lawyers agree that Mr. Clinton should not ever appear before that grand jury. Because, you know, the prosecutors control everything. Now, they worked out a little kind of a hybrid deal where he had his lawyer inside there. But nothing good was going to happen to the president because he was the target in there.
So it's not like a normal trial. So, I mean,
No.
grand juries are like for like mob bosses and stuff.
That's
like,
what they do. When they want to have a secret proceeding to get somebody and indict them without the initial preliminary hearing, they use the grand jury. And this is what happened, and especially when you're the target. So the president, then to answer questions, his lawyer can object, and that's very unusual. But you don't want to be in there, and that was the problem. You know, a couple things happened in this case. You know, first, there was Monica's blue dress.
Right.
Then there was the DNA test. And then he finally confessed, and that's a real problem, you see, and those three things working together turned out to be a problem for this president, I gotta tell you.
You know, I like, because you said, the way you said that was so cool. You said, that's a real problem that he confessed. That don't mean I couldn't get him off.
Depends what he was confessing to.
Right, but that could be a problem. Well, Johnny, I got to thank you again.
It's always a pleasure
Thank
being
you
with you.
very much.
Thank you. It was good being with you.
President Clinton's personal life has been scrutinized more than any other sitting president. My next guest says that this entire investigation is racially motivated. Please welcome via satellite White House third shift mailroom supervisor, Sonia Bryson. Now, Sonia, thanks for coming on the show. Now, what does this investigation have to do with race, Sonia? I don't understand.
Everything. Chris, look at the women Clinton has been involved with. Jones, Willie, Tripp, Lewinsky.
They're not black.
My point exactly. What about me?
What about you?
Oh, he's too good to harass a sister, huh? My ass is just as soft as everybody else.
Hold up now. Until now, the president has denied that he had an affair with any of those women.
Oh, he can't deny that he had an affair with me? He's lying anyway. One more ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Wait a minute. Now, if the president didn't have sex with you, why would he deny it?
Chris, don't nobody care about all that. The people want to know, is the president a racist?
President? He's not a racist. Clinton is blacker than Colin Powell and Clarence Thomas combined. I mean, Clinton has hired more black people than any other president.
And he hasn't touched not one of them. Oh, yeah, we can work for him, but when it comes to a little head, that's going too far. He's had all kind of sisters going through that office. Alexis Herman, Jocelyn Elders, Carol Mosley Braun. Betty Curry's black ass is sitting right outside his door, and he ain't bothered her. And Chris, look at my dress. Not a damn stain on it. He's a racist.
The president is not a racist.
Yes, he is. He only finds beauty in white women.
No, you're wrong. I mean, you couldn't find beauty in Paula Jones if you flipped her inside out.
See, you're right. He'd rather fool around with some ugly white woman instead of a fine sister like Maxine Waters. He's even a bigger racist than I thought.
Okay, if he's a racist, then why does 70% of the black voters support him? Why?
Because we've been had, Chris. Hoodwinked, run him up, bamboozled, razzle-dazzle, rope-a-dope. He got jiggy with us.
All right.
We in the trick bag. But that's all right. See if I send my $1.50 donation for his next election.
There won't be a next election. This is his last term.
Well, good. That's what his racist ass gets.
Goodbye. Sonia Bryson, please. Everybody, Sonia Bryson.
If you missed the last Chris Mullin show, you missed this.
Girl, whoever you are fine. Fellas, ain't she fine?
You also missed band leader Vicky Sue Robinson. And you missed Chris take on Maya Angelou in the three-point shootout.
That all you got, old lady? Come on, you supposed to be a phenomenal woman.
Watch Chris Mullin with his brand new wacky sidekick, Tracy Morgan.
Fellas, don't he look better than the welfare check? You look better than the welfare check.
It's the Chris Mullin Show.
What is it?
It's butter, baby.
Perform Carriage for Two off his latest album, Angels with Dirty Faces. Give it up for Tricky!
Water, now got me a daughter. Carriage for two. I call my baby boo 18. I got a little black girl, and this little black girl's beautiful. Water, I got me a daughter. Carriage for two. I I call my baby boo. Hey T, you got a little black girl, and this little black girl's beautiful. I try to do, I try to do, I try to do. Teach her to lead, but never must she let go. Your father's rich, your father's from the get-go.
That's God shall have, and them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, it's easy when you lose. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Them that's got shall have, and them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, it's easy when you lose. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. And God bless the child that's got his own.
I got a black girl. I got a black girl. And this little black girl's beautiful. I try to do, I try to do, I try to do. Teach her to lead. I try to do, I try to do. Teach her to lead. Never must she let go. Your father's rich, your father's from the get-go. 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 Hey, see, I got a black girl. I got a black girl. I try to do, I try to do.
Tricky, yo, see you next week on Flash. Take us out.
Mullins Show. It's much later with Cookie Rojas. Tonight's guest, Usher. After that, it's Damn Near Tomorrow with Art Shell. Tonight's guest, Usher. And then it's the Party Machine with Seattle Slew. Tonight's guest, Usher.
Now, HBO brings you an extreme event far beyond the limit of most contact sports, beyond rules and beyond mercy.
That's my girl! It's Chris! Never!
When the music starts, it's too late to turn back. When the music stops, somebody's gonna get hurt. Hurt bad. Extreme musical chairs. It's not real sports. It's HBO sports.
Tuesdays at 8.
From New York City, it's the Chris Rock Show. Tonight's guest, Lisa Nicole Carson. And musical guest, the Beastie Boys. Plus, musical director, Grandmaster Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Rock!
Crowd is very bout it tonight. What's going on, man? Yesterday was Thanksgiving. That's right, Thanksgiving, you know, Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. You know, Thanksgiving, today we have too much turkey and stuffed all the stuffing in there and stuff a pie in your face and eat all the cranberry sauce and just eat shit till you almost throw up. Or as Big Pun likes to call it, Thursday. What else going on? Monica Lewinsky, ML, Monica Lewinsky had a nice Thanksgiving dinner with her mother and her stepfather yesterday. Apparently, while her stepdad was carving the turkey, Monica yelled out, "Save me the dick!" What else is going on? What else is going on? Thanksgiving. Calista Flockhart. Calista. TV's Ally McBeal celebrated Thanksgiving this year by eating half a crouton. And she washed it down by sucking on a wet nap. It seems like everybody's in the holiday spirit, man. Mayor Giuliani spent Thanksgiving morning giving out free turkeys in Harlem. Then he had the police tenderize the turkeys with their nightsticks. That's rooted for you. What else going on? Dennis Rodman. How bad could it have been? Dennis Rodman wants an annulment from his new bride, Carmen Electra. Now, the NBA star said, you know, he had to get rid of her because he found out she wasn't all white. Hey, he's an athlete, come on. You know, now Dennis Rodman, you know, they're splitting up, but, you know, the good news is they're parting on good terms. You know, they've agreed to share joint custody of her fake titties. In entertainment news, Sean Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Ho Dodely, has been named Essence Magazine Man of the Year. Man of the Year. I didn't even know they had a Man of the Year. I thought it was a women's magazine. Man of the Year. It's the Man of the Year. Now, humble Puffy, you know, Puffy's a humble man, you know. He said, you know, Puffy said, behind every great man is a great man's music to sample. What he said? Finally, what else is going on? A female teen smoking has jumped. Yeah, I just read that the other day. Jumped an alarming 28% on college campuses. And President Clinton issued a statement saying, we got to get the tobacco out of the mouths of college students and up their pussies where it belongs. That's what he said. Now, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, we got that's Chuck Sklar, one of our writers. Chuck. What's so funny?
I'm sorry, Chris. I was just thinking about something that happened at lunch.
Yeah, well, what was so fucking hilarious that you had to interrupt the show?
Well, I was at a restaurant with a friend of mine, right? And he ordered a lemonade, but the waitress brings him an iced tea by accident. So I said, man, she really iced you.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Sorry, Chris. I guess you had to be there.
No, I don't think so.
No, trust me, it was really funny. You just had to be there.
Oh, is that so? Well, right now, we're going to go there, live via satellite, to find out if it was really funny, if you really had to be there. So reporting from there is our own Ali Leroy.
Thank you, Chris. Well, as you can see, I'm live here at There, where earlier I spoke to a number of people who were there when Chuck made his comment, and I asked them, was it funny? Were you there?
Yeah, yes, I was.
Was it funny?
No.
Now, you're the manager of this establishment. Do a lot of funny things happen here?
Oh, yes, sir, all the time.
Was this one of those times?
No.
So, was it funny?
Hell no. Does it sound funny?
Were you there?
No.
Where were you?
None of your business. Where were you?
Now, you're Chuck's friend. You were there. Chuck's comment, funny or not funny?
Definitely not funny.
But Chuck laughed anyway.
Yeah, he laughed all right. He laughed so damn hard he pissed in his damn pants. Oh, man. Boy, he pissed all over the damn place. Now, that was funny. Everybody started laughing then.
Funny or not funny?
No es chistoso.
Well, Chris, it seems that in the end, unless you were Chuck Sklar, whether you were here, there, or where the hell ever, this shit was not funny. Live from There, I'm Ali Leroy. Back to you, Chris.
Now, we got a great show for you tonight, but first, give it up for the one, the only Grandmaster Flash. Now, a lot of people stop me on the street and say, Chris, what's your typical day like? So to answer that question, I let a film crew follow me around for a typical 24-hour period. Linda, roll the tape. My day starts at 8:15 sharp when I wake up from my bed of cherry jello. I'm really into health foods, so I start each morning with my homemade vitamin cocktail. Now everyone follow me. First things first, then I do my volunteer work for a few hours.
First things first, I, Papa, freeze all the honey.
Then I take a 20-minute nap. Then I help the local police with my psychic gifts. Mommy! Mommy! Help me, Mommy! Mommy! I'm by the railroad track by the train! Help me! Help me! Then it's cycling through Central Park with my good friend Grandmaster Flash. By late afternoon, I meet with a top Broadway choreographer to rehearse my one-man show, Hammer Mania. I unwind by going through my vast collection of pornography.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
And then I'd pick up a few bucks driving my brother Tony's cab. Like that. Finally, it's bedtime. I set my alarm clock and end my typical day. Hey, that's my day. Now, one of my favorite shows is VH1's Behind the Music. I love it. Because, you know, it just tells you things about people you don't know. So I caught one of my favorite episodes the other night. I want you to watch this. Check this out. Die, you crackers! Cracker, cracker, die, die, cracker!
He had the heart and soul of a poet, the courage and chin of a prize fighter. Tonight on Behind the Music, the story of Lionel X, America's first black Muslim country singer. Born in Barefoot, Mississippi in 1931, Lionel Wright displayed a passion for country music at an early age.
I don't know where he gets that from. We were all in the church's choir. One day he got up and started singing that old twangy bullshit. We kicked his ass right out the pulpit.
By the age of 18, Lionel's music started to pay dividends when he was signed to a 2-record deal by blind record producer Bill the General Parker, who had no idea Lionel was black. In his very first recording session, Lionel would record 2 hit singles, I'm So Black, I'm Blue, and Trains, Whiskey, and White Bitches. With a hit record under his belt, Lionel hit the road. But the public was still unaware of one thing. Lionel was a Negro. In the fall of 1950, Lionel made his first concert appearance. He never even made it to the microphone.
I've never seen anything like it. A snakeskin cowboy boot all the way up a man's collar.
A lot of people think that Lionel was a great yodeler, but he really wasn't yodeling as much as he was screaming out in pain.
Lionel would tour nonstop for the next several years. Rednecks would travel from miles around just to knock him upside the head.
That's when I decided I should get a piece of the gate. I figured, hey, I'm getting my ass kicked, I might as well get paid for it.
With money pouring in, Lionel began spending lavishly. He spent thousands on drugs, women, and a lime green tour bus that he christened the Poonmobile. It was on the Poonmobile that Lionel would write his 3rd hit single, 14 is Legal in 16 states.
You know, I smoked some weed with Lionel a couple of times. It wasn't a very pleasant experience because all of Lionel's teeth had been knocked out. And he'd slobber all over that joint.
I just remember a whole lot of spitting and drooling during the show. Bless his little nappy heart.
But as quickly as Lionel's star would ascend, it would also come crashing down. As love, peace, and togetherness became the mantra of the 60s, even rednecks would become more tolerant. Overnight, it seemed, they had lost their desire to pay good money to hurt Lionel Wright. By 1965, Lionel had lost it all and was reduced to selling his blood for fried chicken, chewing tobacco, and cocoa butter. But Lionel wasn't a quitter. He set out to find a new way to rile up Whitey. And rile up Whitey he did. When in 1966 he disavowed his Christian religion, became Lionel X, and recorded his 4th hit single, Die All You Cracker Bastards, Die. The tour would follow, and soon Lionel was putting butts in seats and getting his butt kicked all over again.
Assalamu alaikum, you cracker bastards!
Unfortunately, Lionel's resurrection would be short-lived, as tolerance would rear its ugly head one more time. Islam became more acceptable, and Lionel would be forced to reinvent himself yet again. Lionel became Lionella X, the first black Muslim transvestite country singer.
Not many people know this, but I originally recorded Islands in the Stream with Lionel X and not Dolly Parton. We actually even toured together for a while, and I'm telling you, there was a really nice chemistry going there between me and him. But I had to let him go because I just got tired of his blood being splattered all over my clothes.
It was as Lionella X that he would record his last hit single, I'm Dark Meat in a White Meat Town.
I'd like to say that I'm a fan of Lionel's, but I have to be honest with you. I think he's an idiot.
In the late 80s, Lionel tried desperately to reinvent himself time and again. But nothing seemed to work. With the end in sight, Lionel would achieve 2 career milestones in 1995. He would eclipse Evel Knievel's record for most broken bones, and he would become the first and only inductee into the Black Country Music Hall of Fame. On November 12, 1996, Lionel would quit music and this earth. In a touching tribute to this groundbreaking legend, rednecks lined up for miles at his open casket funeral just to punch him in the face one last time.
I love that guy. Our first guest is one of the busiest women in Hollywood with regular roles on ER and Ally McBeal. Please welcome Lisa Nicole Carson. Hey, man. How are you? Hey, Lisa.
Hello.
How's it going, man? Now, you ever know everybody talks to... You got 2 jobs. It's hard enough for the average black woman to get 1 job in Hollywood. You know, Leslie Uggams is like eating cat food right now.
Now, wait a minute. No, Leslie is doing theater and she's doing very
Okay.
well. I just want to take this time to
Really?
take off my hat because I've been given specific instructions to take off my
No,
hat.
you can wear the hat.
And to show America that this is no weave.
Oh,
so
okay.
please stop writing me the letters, asking me if this is. Go ahead, Phil. Dig
But
all
this a
deep.
piece right here.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
You know, piece and weave. Don't try to get technical with
No,
us.
it ain't, no, it ain't. And also, congratulations. You're the bomb. You're blowing up, and you're just well-deserved.
Thank you.
Excellent. You pop. Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. But, you know, you the guest. I'm supposed to kiss your ass. Those are the rules.
Please do.
Now, okay, you got the 2 jobs, you're living your life. Now has the success affected like your whole dating thing, you know? Will you date a broke brother?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I mean, broke brothers, please, you know, just keep hope alive. Go out there and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Word up. Hello.
They're all over.
Let's hear for all the broke men out there, you know? I mean, money is wonderful if you have it. You know,
Right.
women like to be pampered.
Right.
And love gifts and wining and dining, but there are other things.
Yes, like? See, no, 'cause I found, no, you're right. You're right. There definitely are other things, but the smart girl, see, there are other things till you get like 28 and shit. Then it's like, hey, good dick's all right, but we need some heat.
Excuse me.
Baby needs some shoes.
Excuse me. The good dick is the heat. Thank Sorry.
Hey, I would like to think I got both. Now, you know. Now, what do women want? Since we're there, what the hell y'all want?
Women want it all.
You can't have it all.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Women want it all.
No motherfuckers want too much shit.
No.
You wonder why motherfuckers tiptoe away every now and then.
No.
Because you want too much shit. Even motherfuckers with everything don't got everything. Want something?
Women want it all. We want to be loved and worshipped. We want to be sex lovely.
Okay.
We want everything.
Okay.
We want everything.
You can have all that.
Just like men, except for we usually want it from one man, not 50, 100, 1,000. Can I thank you?
No. Every guy's not like that, you know, even though I am. No. Y'all want one guy, but y'all all want the same guys all the time. Y'all all chase the same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
90% of the women fuck 10% of the men.
Yeah. But I'm not in that
90%, thank you. Everybody chasing the same everywhere. Remember as a kid in school, there was like 30 kids in class, 15 boys, 15 girls. Every girl want to fuck 2 boys.
But see, that was in school. I mean, I can't speak for all women. but I like a brother or not a brother. I'd like a man to be himself, stand strong in your beliefs, be strong and powerful, and if you're a little odd or if women have thought you were odd for umpteen years, just forget about all of that. Just be yourself and come through with it.
Okay.
Bring it.
Woo! Now, how's your fan mail? Do you get a lot of crazy, insane?
Yes, I get a lot of prison love.
A lot of prison love.
A lot of prison love.
A lot of brothers on lockdown.
A lot of brothers on lockdown. But I am going to have to give a shout out to the brothers on lockdown. You're looking lovely.
Okay. Don't shout too hard, because they'll look you up.
Don't look me up now. Don't look me up. Don't look me up. But a lot of the brothers in prison do send me fan letters and pictures.
Right.
And, you know, brothers are working out.
Yeah, they don't have shit else to do now. Don't get mad at my gut because I'm trying to fucking put food on the table. Mad at me for not being toned. Rasham's got fucking, fuck him.
And also, you know, wait, hold up. I do want to give a shout out to the thin men.
Okay.
You know, thin men of America, because, look, don't sleep on thin men. Don't sleep on thin men. You know, it's all good.
It's all good. That's what they say about you, Lisa. It's all good. So what's next? What's going on after? You got your 2 shows. What's after this?
Well, what's next for me? Life, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's coming. I have a little bit part in Life.
Cool. Wow, well, thanks for coming. It was great. Lisa Nicole Carson. You were great. People often ask me who I think is the most important social critic of our times. And there's one comedian who just blew me away. A brother I thought should always had a break, that network TV was scared away. But I want you to all check out my favorite, Controversy LaRue. Check him out.
You know when white people be telling time, white people like, it's 2 o'clock. But when black people tell time, they're like, it's 2 o'clock, motherfucker. Look at this rolling, you dumb bitch. Yeah. White people be turning on TV like, I'm turning on the TV. A black man turning on, I'm turning this motherfucker. Spin that wheel, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't lying. I am not lying. When a white man breathes, he just be breathing. When a black man breathes, give me some air, bitch. Give me that air. I ain't lying. Nothing but the truth, baby. Nothing but the truth. You know, white people be drinking soda, they be like, that's good soda. When black people drinking soda, they be like, I'm drinking the
Tonight, the Chris Rock Show we're proud to introduce a new sponsor.
You're going bald, and you've tried everything. Toupees, wigs, weaves, and sprays.
Tell me about it.
You can't get a woman. You can't get a job. And all you have to keep you company are the houseflies in your filthy apartment.
I'll say.
It's time to try Fly Sperling's Fly Strip Scalp Transplant. Our technicians remove the skin on your skull, replacing it with the finest fly strip available at the market. Houseflies are powerfully drawn to your scalp, filling it with gorgeous locks of dead fly. And how do you maintain your new do? Just go wherever flies go. Horse stables, Chinatown dumpsters, or Nate Newton's ass. Then kiss your bald head goodbye forever. Experience a new confidence during your favorite activities. all your favorite activities. You'll be looking fly-tastic. In afro, shag, high-top fade, or cornrows. Request the George Jefferson. Or if you've got ladybugs, the Dennis Rodman. New hair anywhere. Beard, sideburns, or chest hair, even back hair. Anywhere. Don't try cheap imitations that use beads. Come to Fly Sperlings. And for you balding Rastafarians, try new Rat Trap dreadlocks. Your white woman will love them. Fly Sperlings. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, no refunds.
Beautiful full body moving off their latest album. Give it up for Beastie Boys.
Get ready for a lot of fun and excitement. Now, let's start.
Ready? 1. You will do this 4 times with the left, 4 with the right, then 8 times with both, then repeat.